This is RollingSwarm, and you join me here this evening for our second edition collaboration between World of Warships, Blitz, and World of Tanks. With streamers, we're collaborating. We are spending some time with your game. Typically, if you're a busy person streaming in one game, you don't have a lot of expertise in the other. And so the point of this stream is we're just going to try out our sister game. So I'm a tanker, and my friend Bob here, he is, I don't know, Bob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up?
What's the term? I mean, in Blitz we would say tankers, but what's the World of Warships equivalent?
I would call myself a mariner.
Mariner.
Or a sailor.
Sailors. Oh, I like sailor. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna dabble in some sailing, and Bob's gonna dabble in some tanking. So let's see. What's your? Have you seen your username? I'll send you a platoon request.
Where do I find my friends? Because I was dabbling around it and I can't remember now how I did it. So.
Okay. So on the left-hand side of your screen, there's like a little chat bubble icon.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
And then so if you enter in a nickname, so if you type in RollingSwarm.
It says we're friends here.
Yeah.
So.
But then when you click on me, then if you click on my name should be in the top, and then you have in the top right-hand corner of your screen, you have an invite to platoon button. Yeah.
There you go.
Amazing.
All right. So what do you think I should play?
I think we should start at tier 5.
All right, that's a good idea.
We should warm up into it. Basically, what you've got on your screen, so basically, like there's the platoon window with us in the middle, and then above it you've got the word battle.
Yes.
And then to the right of that, there's a little icon, and the random mode is 2 dice, which is what we'd be currently on. But if you click on that, you can then choose different modes. Now you can't platoon in ratings, which is good. But then there's currently a fun game mode out called Mad Games, which if you wanted to try something a little bit crazy, yeah.
I think we should do that.
Okay.
I've selected Mad Games. You sold it. You know, it sounds fun.
It is, and the pressure's off because it doesn't track your stats, so you don't have to worry about.
Nah, it's still important. I care about stats.
Results.
Who knows if I want to play this game one day.
So in terms of tier 5 tanks, probably the easiest way to find your tier 5s, there's the little filter button in the bottom right of your screen. Like a little funnel, and you can search by tier.
I'm on the tier 5s now, but the question is, what type of tank should I be playing? What's the not to say any class of tank is bad, but what's the easiest one or the?
I mean, probably mediums or heavies are the most forgiving. Light tanks are kind of tricky to use, and TDs, you're more at the mercy of your team. So I mean, heavies probably the easiest way to go, I would say.
So the VK30-01, the German one, it's a blue tank. It has a blue writing on it.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So blue tanks, they're collectibles, which is basically like another flavor of premium. I don't really fully know what the difference is. To be honest.
You know what? We're gonna roll with this one. It looks cool. So I'm looking at some provisions here, and I see they give some engine power, crew mastery. Is crew mastery an important stat?
Yeah. So the typically like the middle one on your provisions, we only have 3 to choose from and 2 slots in tier 5. For me, it's a chocolate bar. I don't know what it is for you, but the crew mastery is really big. It gives you buffs across the board, view range, DPM, reload. It's basically like it's an auto include. It just makes everything better. And then for the other one, I would recommend the protective kit.
Protective
kit just gives you that bit more survivability. The other option is like fuel, improves your engine power and turret traverse, but I think those benefits are less compared to the
Yeah.
other two, and that's kind of reflected in the price. So you can see like the protective kit costs.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
It sells it right there. It says, okay, I see what you mean.
And then for consumables, I would recommend adrenaline's always good to take. That gives you like a 15-second boost to your DPM, and
That's
gives you
good.
a better chance of damaging modules. So that's good. And then I normally just take the multi-purpose restoration pack, because that means you can. It's on a cooldown, but you can extinguish fires, repair damaged modules, and heal injured crew.
So it's like a damage control party for from our game, pretty much. It
Yeah,
fixes
anything
problems.
goes wrong, you can slap a multi-purpose restoration pack on it, and then it's good. And then the third one, I would take a repair kit, because that repairs your modules, and that's pretty key. Like if your gun goes out or your tracks get disabled, you want to fix those things.
Then there's an equipment place, where I can equip a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a talent tree, right?
Yeah, so basically you pay credits to unlock these. I don't know, maybe they're all unlocked for you now.
Nah, I have to buy them all, but
yeah.
this looks kind of cool. I like this.
So these are interchangeable, so you're not locking yourself into any choice. You can kind of like after a battle, you can say like, okay, that worked, that didn't work. You have to unlock all of the first row, and then you access the second row, and then once you've unlocked all of the second row, you can access the third row. So in terms of the first row, combat power, your first option, you've got a choice between increasing your DPM, that's the gun rammer, it's the first option, then the second option is calibrated shells, which just gives you better penetration values on your munition types.
I think I want my shells to do damage whenever I get to take a shot, because I feel like I'm going to be running.
Yeah. I mean, my play style, I prefer calibrated shells. Like, it just, for me, it works way better. Then vitality, probably like pro players would have a much better handle on, which one's better for which tanks. But you've got two choices. One increases the durability of your modules, and the other one decreases the chance of damage happening to certain things. I typically run improved modules.
But as a newer player, I mean, I'm probably gonna get hit, don't you think? So I don't know. I'll take what you say.
Like percentages here.
Yeah, I saw it's not the best odds. It's sub 10.
So I mean, for me, vitality 1, I'm never really 100% on what would be best. However, specialization 1, just take improved optics.
Improved optics.
It's better than the camo net for sure. Then combat power 2, you've got it's the enhanced gun laying drive, which just improves your tank's aiming speed. Which for me, like I take that on pretty much every single tank. The other option is supercharger. It makes your shells travel faster, and some ammunition types lose penetration values over distance, and this kind of
it mitigates
that effect. But I mean, I'd rather have a more accurate gun.
I kind of agree with that. I noticed that the turret traverse and actually stabilizing your gun is very important for accuracy.
Exactly, RNG is a cruel mistress.
Well, that's the same in our game.
Then for vitality 2, you've got two options. Enhanced armor. So this one basically increases the thickness of your armor. It's really good on heavy tanks or tanks with a really good armor profile, because you're kind of using an existing strong stat and then multiplying that. So I would say if you're heavy, probably enhanced armor is the best way to go. But then for softer tanks, you've got improved assembly, which just adds more hit points to your hit point pool.
I see. But I'm pretty sure this is like a semi-heavy. It looks heavy. We'll take enhanced armor. And the next one here, engine accelerator or improved control.
This is another auto for me. Engine accelerator is just better across the board for all tanks.
I can see why, yeah.
The improved control just means you turn faster, and there are so few scenarios and so few tanks where that's really, basically, just the engine accelerator is so much more often more important. So then you go to combat power 3, and then you go V-stabs, vertical stabilizer, which is another buff to your accuracy. So whenever you're moving the tank and the turret, this means you're more accurate. Like it kind of, when you're moving, your dispersion increases. And
Sounds
so,
kind of good.
yeah, so this basically reduces that negative effect. Again, I always take V-steps.
Yeah, I'll take that too, I think. It seems logical.
Yeah, refined gun is better for some tanks which maybe tend to be slower or fire more stationary or have like a really big bloom. But I mean, I'm of the opinion now where just V-steps makes so much more sense for my playstyle. Vitality
I guess
2.
yeah.
Vitality 3, sorry. I would say enhanced tracks are better on faster tanks, mediums and lights. Because if you get tracked, like, things can go south very, very quickly.
Yeah.
But then the toolbox, the module repair speed, is better on more durable tanks. So heavy tanks, I would take the toolbox. Because you might get tracked, but you've got the armor to kind of weather any incoming fire. That's my take.
I'll take the toolbox then, because I think I'm going to be in a heavy the first games at least here.
And then specialization 3, this relates to your consumables. So some consumables, like adrenaline, has a time duration of effect, so it runs for 15 seconds. Whereas your repair kits, they're like an instantaneous effect, and then they're on a cooldown before you can use them again. Now, the consumable delivery system basically reduces the cooldown, and this applies to adrenaline too. Basically, if it takes you however many seconds before you can use it again, the consumable delivery system means that that time is decreased, so you can have more instances. You can use it faster after using it previously.
And then the other one is just the duration. I can see it makes them last longer.
Exactly, and so like there are some like the speed boost and adrenaline. You can extend how long they apply for. So on the basis that we've got 2 which are on cooldown, I would go with the consumable delivery system.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I'm probably going to be, hit a bunch, so getting them fast is important. I'm just going to tell the people here. So, guys, we're going to be doing giveaways on both Well of Tanks, so when we're playing the game now, and for your viewers, RollingSwarm, I have a bot, so as soon as you decide to do a giveaway, RollingSwarm, just tell me, and I'll start the cloud bot. And we're going to play World of Warships Blitz after this, guys. And by the way, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm just getting run through the whole game here, and I can already see that somebody here says you're doing a good job of, introducing me. So I feel pretty ready right now. Only thing, I have another question. Yeah. So of course, consumables, the repair kit, the adrenaline, and the DCP, sorry, the damage control thing. The provisions, do I have to use those actively in battle, or are they just passive?
Good question. No, the provisions are passive, so those buffs just apply throughout the battle. So the consumables are active. You'll see those on the right-hand side of your screen, and you push them to apply them. But the provisions, like, they just battle-long effects. So you buy them, buy and forget, basically, which is really good.
Alright, well, that's good to know. I'm just trying to find a camo here. I guess we're going to go with a lava camo.
Nice. Then the other thing I would say is your ammo choice, because what I noticed from the stream with Slide 47 is that you don't get to choose your ammo loadout in World of Warships Blitz.
Nope, we just have AP and HE, and then some other ammo types. But yeah, I was actually, thank you for reminding me. Can you run me through the difference between AP and, well, I know the differences, but when should you use the different shell types?
So let me just, I'm going to see if I've got the heavy tank, the VK3001H, I'll see what ammo you've got. So basically your standard ammunition is called armor piercing. That's just basically, doesn't do anything fancy. It's got so if you go into the ammo, you'll see the shell, and then you've got kind of 2 range values next to it.
Oh yeah. Wait, where's the range? Oh, 120 to 200, right?
Yeah. So that is. Well, now I'm confused. Yeah, no. So the top one is the penetration value. So that's like the millimeters of armor that it would go through, like the maximum that it could go through, and that's on an RNG as well. So for example, armor piercing is 143 to 158, and then the bottom one is the damage range. So typically it's like a bell curve in terms of standard distribution. So you're probably, like, most of your shots will average somewhere between those 2 values, but you could get a high roll of damage up to 200, or you could be very unlucky and do a low roll of 120.
Okay. So that's okay. Well, that's very much similar to well the warships with the citadels and full pins. So what is the AR composite rigid? That's just a premium AP round.
Yeah, so this one, there's a button on the far right where you can change like how you pay for it. So you can pay for that
Oh,
with gold, or you can pay with it for credits. But it's expensive.
I
Um,
see that.
but what you have is, if you look at the values, the armor penetration values are better. So say you're
Hmm.
aiming down the sights with your armor piercing, and you basically, the enemy tank, the hit skin's all red, which means like you ain't gonna penetrate that. You can switch to your APCR, your armor piercing composite rigid ammunition type, and you might be able to penetrate, or you might be able to penetrate some places. So it gives you options to engage a target. But what you'll also notice is the damage range is much lower. Not much
Yeah, I
lower,
see
but it's
that.
a bit lower. You're looking at like 30, around 25 less damage on average there.
So eight HE, that's like my burning question because I just played with AP when I played.
Yeah.
When do you use HE? What's the reason to use HE? Because
So
the armor penetration values were so low. I mean,
yeah,
only like a backplate or the top of the tank.
exactly. So basically, if you are up against a very squishy tank, or you found a weak spot in an enemy tank, maybe you snuck up behind them, then you
Hmm.
can use HE to do more damage. So there are some tanks with like paper armor, no armor effectively, and you can switch to HE to do more damage.
Ooh.
You can also use HE to get, say, if an enemy's capturing a base and you can't damage them with your regular ammunition, HE does splash damage. And so if you want to reset like a base capture timer, you just have to damage the enemy even a little bit. So even if you're doing only splash damage and you're doing a small amount of damage, you can still reset the base timer.
Okay.
Or if some enemies are hull down, like even with APCR, you can't penetrate them, or they're side scraping, like, they're doing these advanced positioning tactics. For players new to the game, I would say it's advanced. Say they're in a position where you can't damage them. HE
Mhm.
gives you the option to do a bit of splash damage, maybe knock their tracks out or something.
So you can actually use it if you know somebody's in a cap, like you say, behind a building. You can chunk it down and maybe
You have
knock
to
something out.
you have to be able. I mean, like all of these shells travel line of sight, so you can't like throw anything over buildings.
Mm.
But even if you don't penetrate an enemy tank with HE, you hit them, you're going to do a tiny bit of damage, and that's going to get the cap reset. So typically, in
Perfect.
terms of the ratios, I take mostly AP. I can't remember the last time I played this tank, but my numbers that I have on the one in my garage, I've got 17 AP shells, 14 APCR, and 9 HE.
Right. I've got that now. Seems like a good, you know, conservative
Yeah.
idea of what you should use.
And
HE I'm probably not gonna touch, but it's good to have.
Yeah. So I mean, I would say like just have a few HE shells, like somewhere at five or maybe a few more, just in the off chance that you might need to do one of those things we talked about.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like most of the time, you're going to be firing AP because it does more damage, and hopefully you can penetrate a lot of tanks with AP in most scenarios. But just from some very tough tanks, or maybe there's a higher tier tank like a tier 6, APCR just gives you that bit of flexibility. So you can still do some damage to them, but you don't need as much.
All right. I mean, I think I feel ready. I'm kind of like I'm excited for this. I want to go shoot some tanks.
Okay.
You're playing a Panzer IV. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Sound. And then at the top here,
Mhm.
you've got your abilities in Mad Games, which I'm not
Okay.
super familiar with. But if you click on the just underneath the game mode icon, there's abilities, and so it'll
Yeah, I'm reading them right now. I mean, I've had the Half-Life Discharge where I can just do more damage at the cost of more damage to myself.
Yeah, and what's your other perk?
Armor Regenerator.
Oh, so basically, yeah. So that means whenever you damage an enemy, you'll heal yourself a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good. That's what it's like a lifesteal.
Like a vampire, basically, yeah. So that pairs quite nicely. So the damage boost. So you take a bit of your HP off, but you increase your damage that you output. And more damage output means you get a more damage so it works quite well. You know, if you're on
Okay.
target. So if you hit the ready button, and then you can.
I am ready. Should I just press battle?
We hit battle, and then we'll jump right in. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're doing it. Let me see if I have the game audio. I think I need to add that so you guys can also hear. There we go. I think every audio line should be there. So I think we have some new viewers here from maybe your chat. We got Saint Rain here. Maybe Saint Rain, you've played it before. But he says, "Remember the line of sight." Yeah, I have to watch my six first of all, but also my sides. Right, I don't want to be exposed to anything. Get to hold down position.
Yeah. So basically, the strongest armor is typically at the front. And maybe while we're waiting, because it's tier 5, it might take a while to sort of find a match. It shouldn't, but you never know. I'll try and explain. How much do you know about armor angling?
Quite a bit. Kind of the same logic applies for ships, really. The more you angle, the harder it is for a shell coming in at a very steep angle to actually penetrate it. It's just going to bounce off.
Yeah, same principle. So armored plate has a higher effective thickness because you're not going through the minimum distance from one side to the other. You're going through at an angle, so the effective thickness is increased. Basically, that's the principle.
All right.
But then hull down. Do you know what hull down is?
No, they were talking about it in my chat. What is hull down? So
basically, typically, a lot of tanks have got very strong turret. Well, some tanks have got very strong turret armor, but then the chassis, the body of the tank's a bit weaker. So to engage an enemy target, all you need to be able to do is see them and get your gun on them. So in terms of your gun has elevation and depression ranges, how far it can look up and down. So imagine that there's a small hill in front of your tank. So the enemy can't see or shoot the body of your tank, it can only hit your turret. So you've immediately made yourself a smaller target, and you're hiding your weak spots.
I mean, that makes sense. So that sounds pretty OP, just showing the top of your tank.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rounded off, so it's going to be tough to penetrate.
Okay, so we've got a real mix of tanks here.
There's a KV-1. I'm already scared. There's 2 of them.
Oh no, but they're okay. KV-1s are.
They're not too insane in this game.
No.
So I play some games where there's also tanks with infantry as well, and the KV-1 is a nightmare.
Okay. And now you can see all the fun abilities kicking in.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have the life stealing thing. So I'm just gonna follow my teammates.
Yeah, that's typically a really good. That's typically a good approach.
I'm gonna be very careful here, guys.
So we're a tank up. We're doing okay.
You're all the way down in the southern part of the map, I know. So I guess we are split up for this. Our teammate here, guys.
Yeah. So we've got a good 3-gun advantage. You're going to want to hold. You've got a leopard pushing on your right. It's a squishy light tank.
Yeah, I see.
So if you hit him, it should be quite easy to penetrate.
Oh, I just hit that guy big time.
Nice.
Oh no, we gotta go. Oh yeah, well I got flanked.
Well, he's the only guy left now, so you should be okay.
Yeah. We're good. I don't know, he didn't kill me. Okay, wow, that was fast.
Yeah, so
that's lower hole.
So that's the other thing, Blitz. I mean, games typically last. Don't know how to say it. Even in normal game modes, you're looking at you're looking at about like maybe 2 to 4 minutes on average of playtime.
That was very fast. I didn't see that leopard you were talking about. I looked at the map, but yeah, he was there well quick.
Oh yeah, so this game mode, I mean, tanks can go invisible. They can have speed boosts. There's lots of funky things that can go on. So sometimes it can be even harder to track targets, and the flow of battle is atypical. Might be the best way to describe it.
I noticed there was a tank that went invisible, but it still hit him. I think there's a skill where you go invisible, right? Because even though they're invisible, I can still shoot them, right? So
yeah, I mean, you can't see them, but like if you hit them, like they will become visible and they'll take the. I think they take the damage, but it's quite hard to shoot tanks you can't see.
Very much so.
Unless you're very good at anticipating like the speed at which they'll be traveling and where they've likely gone. So do you want to keep playing this game mode? Change
let's
tier?
do one more.
Okay.
Just do one more of this, and then I want to try the normal game mode. I think the speed of this might be a little bit too crazy.
Shall we do a giveaway for tier 7 in World of Tanks Blitz?
Let's do it. I'm gonna open up my Cloudbot, guys, so we can
let me
do the giveaway nice and easy.
See if I've got like the list of tier 7 tanks here. I'm just gonna copy this to you in Discord. So these are the tanks, and I'm just going to answer a couple of guys on my stream. So Tunisian, so basically check the pinned comment. We're going to run the giveaway on Bob Lyn's YouTube channel. The link's in the comment. He's going to do the giveaway with a very fancy bot, which is nice. It makes my life so much easier, my god. So go on over to his stream, make sure you like the video and give his channel a sub, and he'll talk you through the giveaway. So maybe we wait a few minutes and then we do the first one, just to give people a bit of time to get there.
Alright, I just need to see how long do you want the giveaway to roll for? 15 minutes?
Yeah, let's do 15. Yeah, we do 15 minutes, and then we can do 10 minutes. 10 minutes? 10 minutes is okay.
10 minutes. Yeah. 10 minutes. All right.
And then we'll do the second one, and then we can switch on to boats. Ships? Is it ships or boats? I always.
It's okay. So the way I look at it, having also a background in marine life, a boat is like if it's something you can operate with what do they call, oars? You know, the ones where you have to pump back and forth like a rowboat. That's a boat, but a ship is something with an engine, a built-in engine, not something you could just hang on the back of a. That's the way. So it's ships.
It's ships. Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. That's the best explanation I've heard so far.
That's the way I see it, because if you called one of the ships I worked on a boat, that would be insulting, you know. I would just, come on, man.
People would be up in arms, eh? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I've started the giveaway now, guys. So all of your viewers should be able to do !raffle, and then you will be entered in.
Okay.
And this is the list of ships, guys.
Tanks.
All these, not ships, tanks.
Tanks. Tanks are just tanks are just very dry ships, you know. And ships are just very wet tanks. So it's
the same logic if you think about it. Yeah. Well, both a tank and a ship needs a crew to operate it. It's like a whole body. All the different crew members or different organs of the.
It's an armored machine of war full of people doing, military things. One's on land, one's in the water. It's exactly the same principle. There's no difference. Yeah. Apart from.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright, man. This is fun. So how long have you been playing this game for?
Oh god, too long. I think I must have started in about 2014. And I started because I was playing on Xbox and all my friends upgraded to the next one. But I'd gone back to study, and so I didn't have the budget to get the new Xbox. But I did have an iPad. And I started playing this game and I got hooked. And now I've got...
Exact same story, but I think everyone who gets hooked on these games, it's because they didn't have a console or PC, so they were like, okay, what is the mobile scene have to offer, and you get surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I vividly remember like my first couple of nights like playing Blitz. It's one of those games where you stop playing, and then it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You're like, oh my god, where has the time gone?
What happened?
Yeah. Okay, so we're bottom tier again. The enemy is much heavier than us, so I would recommend that we go to the right.
Let's get this show on the road.
So on the mini map at the top of the screen, if you tap the different quadrants, you can send a ping.
Oh wait, how do I? You're not playing on. So I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. How do I?
If you hold down
my
Control,
mouse?
you'll get the mouse, and then you can click on the map, like so.
Got it. Thank you.
And then I don't know what the quick commands are on PC, but on touch you can bring up like the quick command window, and you
also
can
like capture this area. Techniques, so there's some stuff happening over here, guys.
Oh, it's about to go south for us pretty badly.
Oh, that's a fast tank, bro.
Yeah,
he's coming behind you.
The track is damaged. We've hit them hard.
I got his tracks. It's pretty.
Enemy armor is damaged.
so we're doing okay, but it might go.
Punched right through their armor.
He's pretty low.
Knocked out.
I think the right flank is pretty done. Let's move in.
That one didn't go through.
So we killed the enemy leopard platoon.
Whoa, how did I get hit? Oh, there's a... I don't know. Somebody must have teleported. There's a very, very low scavenger who's not dead. Okay,
Our
I think
track is
yeah.
hit. It can break any
it's just
minute.
those two guys.
Enemy is hit.
Oh my god, he's showing you tactics.
Enemy armor is
Marry him.
destroyed.
I think you're a very good
Was
teacher.
hit.
People are saying, oh nice, look at that guys, look at the skills.
Okay, now so the KV2, his perk is when he's not spotted, he just disappears.
Yeah, he just went.
Nice shot.
Is that a light tank you're playing?
This is a medium. So if you look in the
Oh, it's a T-34. Oh,
so like the in the top middle, you see the icons. So a solid diamond is a light tank. A diamond with one stripe through, like 2 segments, is a medium. An upside down triangle is a TD, tank destroyer, and then a heavy tank is a diamond split into 3 segments. Hey, look at that, man!
did I do good?
1000 Yeah, you did real good.
Somehow we managed to stay alive. So well, we died, but we kept it.
We did. We kicked ass. That was real good.
I mean, I just enjoyed seeing you drift around them. That was pretty fun to see.
I've played more games than I am sort of happy acknowledging, and so it's funny.
How
like,
many battles? How many battles do you have?
I mean, just in regular battles, like 71,000.
Okay, so that's, I think for World of Warships Blitz, it would be probably around the 30,000-40,000 mark because our games are 7 minutes most of the time.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah.
a good amount. You played a bunch.
And that doesn't include games played in the fun modes. It doesn't include tournament battles, and it doesn't include tournament streams. Like I did a lot of tournament streams from like say 2018 to 2020. So
We're probably in the range of maybe 100k battles.
80, 90, yeah, 90.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. We could definitely see that you know this game.
I know. I'm not like I would say like it's interesting because I'm probably World Warships Blitz is the same. Like I said, these kind of wargaming IPs, you've got mechanical skill elements that you would have in FPS. Like you need to have good sort of mechanical controls, aiming and whatever else. But you need like a gamer IQ, like understanding the map, the different like elements at play, like the different ships and tanks, the flow of the battle, where to be, what kind of things are good or bad to do. So I would say like my mechanical skill isn't the best, but through like experience and kind of planning ahead is where I kind of get the most of my success. Any success that I have from is kind of reading the game, so to speak.
I think that's why a lot of people enjoy both tanks and warships equally, is because there's a lot of tactical planning in the pre-game, like loading screen, for example, just looking at the map, looking at what sort of enemies you're facing, what sort of teammates you have, compared to like an FPS game where you just hop in, shoot a bunch of times, get shot, respawn. But here it's you die permanently and you have to wait the whole battle out, or there's a lot more consequences to the game.
Exactly. There are some game modes, some fun game modes, so where you have lives in tank splits, which is pretty cool. Like we've got Uprising and Big Boss mode. So in Uprising, you've got 3 lives, and when you die, then you can unlock and you can buy new perks with the points that you earned, like from killing and doing actions in the game. And Big Boss mode is a bit different. It's beyond the scope of this stream to explain Big Boss mode. But
all right, bro.
But there's
maybe they're saying we should move up in tiers.
Okay, yeah, like I'm happy to play any tier you want.
How about so is tier 7 like forced to play a lot of tier 8 battles? You know, is there up tiering?
There is some up tiering. I mean, I don't know. I would say we play tier 7 or 8. I mean, getting up
7 has to offer.
Yeah, getting up tiered isn't like isn't the end of the world.
All right.
It's only 1 tier higher than you, so it's not
I want to try the T-34, to be honest.
Ooh, okay, T-34.
Legendary tank. I don't know what kind of millimeter this one. The T-34-1. What caliber gun does it have? Do you know that? Because is it like 76 or
T-34?
I guess it doesn't matter that much. Gun caliber.
It's I mean, more to do with the class, I would say, than anything.
Alright, I'm taking some crew mastery, protective kit, and should I just go double crew mastery, get the tofu soup and the picking roast stock?
Some people do that. It's not like it's not completely crazy. And I think like particularly like a lot of pro players might do that because that's how you can kind of maximize the effective DPM of your tank. But you've got to think like you're sacrificing either your durability or your maneuverability by not taking either the protective kit or the improved fuel.
Protective kit. This I have to try the Dracula. My stream is saying I should try this. It looks cool.
The Dracula? You're gonna try the Dracula?
Yeah, so I guess I'll take improved fuel.
So the Dracula is very, very fast, and it has a unique mechanic where it fixes its tracks automatically, which is pretty fun.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Do you think this is a good or a bad idea?
You know what? Like you'll look really cool in the Dracula. So like.
That's a quality all on its own.
Exactly.
I mean, very important quality. Is it a light or a heavy? Medium?
The Dracula is a medium. It's got pretty good DPM, great gun handling, good elevation depression. Like you know how far you can look up and down with the gun.
Yeah.
It's quite good at ramming, front on. Like nothing too heavy, but it's quite a good ramming tank in a pinch. But does
that do damage?
Yeah. You can ram for like a lot of damage. In some damage relates to the relative weights of the tanks and the speed involved. So if you ram someone heavier than you, it does more damage to you. It's a combination of like the armor values, the speeds, and the weights. So if you're a very heavy tank traveling very fast into a very light tank, you can kill them in one ram. If they let you hit them.
I think we have to try that if we have the opportunity. Only if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah. It's like it's not something you should be aiming for because typically it's putting you out of position. But it's worth bearing in mind.
So
Yeah, I'm ready.
apparently-
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I set the giveaway to 10 hours, so I'm just gonna let it go for 2 more minutes. We only have 7 people. So this is gonna be some good odds for the people who are in here.
Exactly.
All right. Well, after this battle, guys, I'm gonna draw the winner for you, and let's see.
And then we can do the other giveaway.
Yeah.
And then we can switch over to ships.
I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting. I have not had to teach anyone this game in a while, so
I played. I mean, Sly47 did a really good job of kind of like talking me through some very basic stuff. We're top tier. That's good. Now the enemy platoon is very heavy. So basically on the map, there's 2 sides to this map. The right-hand side is heavy. We kind of want to stay out of the city area. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this top left corner.
Right.
And we're going to try and kill the medium tanks first. So there's an enemy T-43 and a T-3485. And if we're lucky, they will isolate themselves and get dead.
Roger.
But the enemies. Sorry, yeah. So what you want to do is you don't want to go too far into the corner because you don't want to overextend because there might be the whole enemy team there waiting to light you up. So where the KV-1S is going is good. I'm kind of going into the middle, so I can, as a heavy tank, I can anchor us. But I might be in a lot of trouble here.
I'm coming. I am coming to the rescue. Time to go fast, guys. Got his track.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm down. But we've got our team's kind of a bit all over the place here.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
No, I hit my boy.
No, friendly fire is not on, so don't sweat it.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
It just means that your shot hasn't gone through to the. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So you want to push. No, you don't want to push. That Black Prince is going to be back. Yeah, we've our team. We've got too many people sat in the back. You need to keep going back. You need to get round the corner to your left if you can.
I didn't use my heal either. I should.
No, it's okay. There wasn't much you could do there. We've got a team. We've got one of our players just really horribly out of position. Yeah, we can go to the garage. It happens. You can't win them all. That's the main thing.
I did like that take. Holy, no, it was fun just going super fast.
Oh yeah, the Dracula really goes. Really goes.
Let me play this T-34 now. I almost had the thing equipped, so you just tell me. Should I? I'm gonna close the entries now. It's been actually 15 minutes.
We close, and then we should start another 10-minute one. For a tier 10. Let me just
pick winner.
An sporting report on this guy.
The winner was Ant-Man 1, so congratulations, bro.
Hey, congrats. Ant-Man is basically the only person keeping my Discord server alive at the moment.
Bro, then it feels perfect that he wins. That's top notch.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically my streaming has really. I've got a young son now who's 6 months, and I got a 2-year-old as well. So my time for streaming has decreased rapidly, shall we say?
I understand that. That's totally understandable. Honestly, children tend to take up your time, right?
Oh yeah. Let me just check the prizes. The tier, because what I'm going to do for the next giveaway is we're going to have tier 10, and so it's either an AMX30B or a T95E6. I'll see if I can send this to you.
Yeah, I'll put that in the giveaway.
There we we go. That works.
That's 2 tier 10s, 2 different tier 10s you could pick.
Yeah,
between.
so basically they can choose between an MX-30B, which is a French medium, or a T95E6, which is an American heavy, heavium actually.
All right. So 10 minutes again.
10 minutes again, and Ant-Man, I'm sorry, buddy, but you can't win it. You can't win. Well, no, you can't win twice. So it's okay. It's okay. He'll be around for future giveaways. We'll make it.
He'll be around.
He'll
be
around.
another one.
He'll be around.
Very gracious of the World of Tanks team to give away tier 10. I think we should probably do the same on our game, right?
I mean, they so Wargaming gave us 20,000 golds worth of prizes to give away, and you can either do premium. You can't give away gold in Blitz, but we can give away premium time or different tiers of tanks, and the different tanks have got like a different gold value attached to them. So a tier 7 is 5k, and a tier 10 is 15k. And I think, you know, given the sort of the tight nature of our stream schedule, you know, doing 2 giveaways makes a bit of sense from my side.
Yeah, I feel you. I also do. I give gold away instead because that's how it works. But
it's so much.
I also split it up. You know, it's more winners.
More winners makes more sense. Yeah, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy. We'll go for 2.
Yeah, go for 2. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start the new giveaway here. Hopefully it's the right amount of time. So it's begun. Yep, amazing. 10 minutes.
We're off.
All right. So let's do it again.
So we're top tier. We've got the no, we're gonna go not that way. Sorry, we're gonna go left. Basically, this map, the spawns are asymmetrical. So going to what is our right into the city is actually not good for us. Based on the approaches that we have into that area. What we want to do is we want to kind of go up this little ramp ahead of us. And what I'm hoping is the enemy Type 62 platoon will meet head on, and we will just be able to delete.
Can I just say, what an awesome map. Whoa, right here.
Okay, no, this is good. Then we need to kill these 62s.
I got a guy on my right.
Yeah, there's here on the left.
I'm coming with you.
Enemy armor is
I'm
damaged.
gonna go around so you can have maneuverability.
Yeah, go for the low HP one. I'm gonna try and take more HP off the full health one.
Alright, gotcha. I got the full health one. He's coming around, he's going real fast. Watch out for your rear.
Okay.
The truck is damaged.
We're good. We're 2 guns up. Watch this. If he's dumb enough to go in front of me. Oh, Magnate, no.
I got us a track. Prepare.
Yeah, so just keep chasing that 62. You can put pressure on him. You've got a good HP advantage. You're trading well. Oh, wreck. That was beautiful.
Alright, let's move up. Hoorah! Let's go. Oh, left side, we got people on the road.
Yeah, we've got 2 tier 6s left. So
Yo, I'm hyped up, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is basically what happens when one team does very well and the other team kind of not melts, but.
Let's go. We're rushing this guy down, guys.
Beautiful. So
the KV-1 seems to be pretty good at subduing light tanks.
There is, I mean, it always depends on the kind of the situation, like what engagement you have, where you meet the enemy, what position you have. Also, you can do reactions at the end of the battle. So on the battle screen, so it's split up into 3 screens. The first one just kind of gives you like what awards you got, the key stats, like what damage you did, what damage you blocked. Then the middle screen is kind of like a credit report, so how much XP and credits you earned. And then the last screen is an overview of like how much damage everyone on the team did. And in this last screen, there's like a little smiley icon next to each player. And if you click,
you can give him a
you can click on that. So you can give them a fist bump, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Like fire is like a good thing. If someone's annoyed you, or you, like the kind of like the shitty ones to give people,
the good ones to use when you're tilted.
Exactly. So the duck really annoys people. Or there's the 4-leaf clover. Like say someone kills you and they like ammo range you or whatever. So you give them the 4-leaf clover. Or like if you're just like, what the hell, man? The one on the right, which is like hashtag exclamation mark, question mark. So it's quite.
I'm gonna use those next game. I'm gonna give you some reactions.
You're gonna give me the duck. I know. It's cool.
I have to give you the duck.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the T-34 again. I really like this thing.
You enjoyed that one, nice. No, I think
it's pretty maneuverable.
Yeah, the T-34. It's like it's really good at like lots of stuff. I'll play a more maneuverable tank as well. I'll play
Type 62. So is this? It's a Chinese tank. It's not the T-62.
Yeah. So the Type 62. It's a Chinese light tank. It's got really good penetration. And we've been up tiered. Of course, we've been up tiered. We're on Fort Despair. Now have a look at we've got more heavy tanks. So what I think we should do is we want to kind of go towards A, but we want to stop at like the first big bush. So if you're looking at me, like you kind of want to go that really big sort of big cluster of bushes. Where our Chimera is going to, I don't know if he's going to go through it, but where he is.
I see it.
So what we want to do here, you can see our heavy tanks on the mini-map. That's the kind of the diamond icon split into 3 segments. They're pushing towards C. So we have a sort of a tier and a numerical disadvantage on the medium flank. But we can't give the enemy a free pass to push on this side. So we want to be mindful about what's happening on the heavy side. So pay attention, like if we see all the medium tanks there, then we can sweep in and flank. But what I'm hoping is we will catch the enemy. The enemy will say like, oh, there's no one here. Because staying behind the bushes, you've got increased camouflage values.
Yeah.
So like you'll see them before they see you.
Yeah, there's 3 enemy tanks down there.
Yeah, and there's the light tank, T-54. It's still not enough for us to move.
And there's 2 tank hunters too.
It's okay. It's our team's not doing very well. We might lose this one if it continues on this trend. But we don't want to push because they've got a Borask and a Lansen who are probably waiting for us to like doing the same as what we're doing. So we just want to outweight them. Now the enemy Tiger 1's really low. The Kyler is really durable. But we're out tiered. So if we now the Lancer Moose has been spotted, we move in. So we're gonna go around to the side and we're gonna try and go into the back of the enemy here.
Alright, let's move up.
So we're trying to get position and crossfire and bleed. No, let's go for this Borask.
I see him.
No.
I got his engine.
No, we got to abort. Just pull back. This we don't need to engage there. What we're gonna do is pull back. We're gonna go back and try and join our heavies. We can't beat those 2 tanks.
I'm gonna have to escape here.
Yeah. So if you just come to me.
Yep. One of our tracks is hit, so that must be, yep, that's that.
And we've got one of our Tiger 2s is really, well, our Tiger 2.
I'm right behind you. I'm going to trade with the Panther.
Yeah, if we can bleed this J Panther, it would be pretty good.
Oh, there's so many tanks here, whoa.
now what's going to happen is we've probably lost this one because their tanks are going to flank. Our Tiger 2's AFK. So
great.
Yeah. So that really hurts us. And our Chimera played a really bad position, just in general.
No.
Yeah. I mean, so this is where, so say for example with this Tiger 2, the Blitz has also got a report function, where if someone's inactive or if they like unsporting conduct, say they type in the beginning of the chat like, oh we've lost, I don't want to play, and they drive into a corner, you can report them for like inactivity or unsporting conduct or even like provocative chat. So for this Tiger 2, I would report them for inactivity.
Hell yeah, I do that too.
I mean, it's not much, and I don't know even what difference it makes. But when you've got like a top tier heavy that doesn't move from the spawn in a 7-player game, there's not not much. I mean, maybe he got disconnected. You know.
Yeah, there are reasons, but still, it just sucks.
I mean, I work on the basis that like the report system works on a frequency basis. So like if this was a one-off for him, then he won't get reports from other games. But then if we check the stats, I mean, who knows?
Where is he? He's the Tiger 2.
Tiger 2 at the bottom.
So
you give them the thumbs down, and then if you click on the name.
I just reported him, and then I'm gonna give him the thumbs down reaction.
Yeah, just to let him know, like, how dare you?
I saw the duck.
Oh, the duck! No. How long have we got left on the giveaway?
It was 30 seconds, so it's actually done now. So should I pick the winner?
Let's pick that winner.
All right, guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. And the guy who complained in my chat, he never won a giveaway. You just won a tier 10 in World of Tanks, Jamie.
Hey!
Congratulations, bro.
There we go. It's not rigged. This is.
It's not rigged.
Real.
Is that also a problem for you? It's always rigged.
He's like, I want to change my statement. I don't think it's rigged at all. I think it's the most honest giveaway system that's ever been invented. Please give me my tier 10.
Exactly. That's how it works. Never won a giveaway. Lol. Then went to tier 10.
That's nice. Yeah. So I don't know if he probably best to reach me on Discord or you, and then you can let me know like basically I need to know his what server he's playing on, what his account name is, and what his player ID is.
I can Jamie, you can always send it to me, and then I'll just forward it to RollingSwarm.
Perfect. And then also which tank, whether he wants the AMX-30B or the T95E6, both of which are very fun tier 10 tanks. So congratulations, Jamie. That's not bad. That's not bad for a Wednesday evening's work, you know?
It's a pretty good win. And I mean, I'm just waiting for him to say something in chat here. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
I need a response. That's the most important thing. You know, he needs to know that he actually won something.
Oh, yeah,
but do you have anything to recommend for me here at tier? Maybe we should go to tier 8.
Okay, yeah, we can play one more and then we'll go do some ships. Tier 8. What have you played so far? Heavies. What have you enjoyed? You enjoyed the mediums?
Yeah, I like the medium tank. That was fun.
Let me have a look at my tier 8s and see what mediums I can recommend. You know what's quite fun is the Progetto. It's the Progetto 46.
Oh, I see it.
What
is this?
It is an Italian auto reloader, so it has got a 3-shot clip. But unlike a traditional clipper, where basically you fire the 3 shots with quick reload between shells, but then you have a long drum reload. An auto reloader, like once you fire the shell, it starts reloading that shell. So
okay, that sounds fun.
It's very fun.
How about the dispersion? Is it like a burst, or do I shoot each individual shot?
You shoot each shell individually, and it's basically like a medium, and the gun handling's pretty good. The maneuverability is pretty good. The armor is not amazing, but it's not terrible. But you've got good DPM, and you have the option to like quickly dump all 3 shots. You know, if you want to try and clear a low HP tank, you'll have better DPM on the bursts than a tank which is just a single shot, like a normal firing tank.
All right, so right now Jamie hasn't responded. So what are your, how do you deal with because the way I do it, and it's not, you know, my giveaway, it is your giveaway, is if people don't respond, you know, if they aren't here, I'm gonna do the redraw. So should we like maybe wait 30 minutes to an hour?
I would say like let's wait.
Mm-hmm.
Let's wait. Yeah, let's wait 30 minutes. Jamie, if you're there, you gotta say like, "I got you."
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, something.
I won.
Yeah, because I think it's sad if we don't find a winner this stream. It's just gonna be.
We'll find a winner, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone that's still watching that entered into the previous draw, like you gotta hope Jamie doesn't come and say hi.
Yeah.
I'm thanking you for the win. And you hang in here. You hang in here and you get ready to say, "I'm still here. I won." Like if we do a redraw and you're still here. Yeah. So the Progetto 46 is a really good tank. I don't know what tank I'm gonna play to back you up. That's the question. I might play a heavy. I might play the Skoda T56.
So a Czech tank.
A Czech heavy with an absolutely banging camo. I'm sorry, I'm not down with, like, I've become old. Like, I don't even know what like the current like turn of phrase is for like swag or drip, whatever. Now I hear myself and it's like my father talking when I was a kid. It's just like, oh god, no, that's so embarrassing.
It happens to all of us, dude. You know what I did to prepare myself for? Like, I'm 23 right now, so I'm not even close. But the day will come one day, right, where you hit the real grown-up age. And to prepare myself for that, I actually used to like go bald just to get myself used to the idea that one day I'll lose my hair. It's the ultimate power play to trick yourself. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You can keep pushing. We've got good team cohesion. We've got the whole team going this way. And what we have, actually, if you look at the team compositions, we've got more mediums and lights than they do. So we should have supremacy in this corner. But we have to be careful not to overextend. It's all tier 8, so there's no bottoms here. But what I don't want is for our team to bleed HP. Because they've got a good TD potentially pushing this corner. Oh, that's nice. So what we want to do is we want to just try and clear these 2 mediums, and then the Barask. So go for the Lancer if you can get a shot, but if not, the Barask is good.
I'll go for it.
But the enemy is capturing C, so that means that we've got a huge numerical advantage now in this corner.
Got him.
What we want to do is we want to try and kill this Barask and then push the SU. We've still got a numerical advantage.
There's 3 of them over there just sniping.
It's okay, it's okay. So I'm using my heavy tank now, how the tank RNGs intended me to use this heavy tank, which is to just barrel in.
They're still shooting at me. Still shooting at me.
That's cool. This is what...
I'm pinned down here, so I'm just gonna stay put. I can't ram the building? What's this?
So if we can kill this Barask.
Oh, there's a tank in the bush right to your right, 12 o'clock. I'm not piercing his armor, damn.
Other heavies come across to B. What we're going for here is a kill victory rather than a...
To your right.
I might die. But it's okay, I can then be like a Force Ghost.
Nice. I got the tank on our right.
We want the SU. We want the SU first. He's soft and squishy. You got HP. Push. Push. If he shoots you, I can shoot him.
I got his track.
Just keep pushing.
Yep, you got it.
It's very unlikely he'll one-shot you. He's on quite a long reload. So Yeah, you got him. Good job. Nice. So that's where like if you have like a rough idea about the alpha values of the different tanks, you know like when it's safe to push. Statistically, like he might have been able to one-shot you, but it was unlikely. So.
Damn.
So I was quite happy. It was a sacrifice I was willing to make sending you into that.
That makes sense. It makes sense. I could go for him. I mean, I'm all for the all-in playstyle. I tend to do that also in World Warships.
So that was really good, man. You cleared out. That was awesome.
Thank you, bro. Oh.
And we basically what we've done here is we've kind of neglected the caps, but we had a really solid team push through, and we were like the whole team was aggressive on that corner. We mocked up the mediums, and it was beautiful. It
was nice. That was fun, man. It was fast paced. Let me see how well I did. I think that was the 1900 damage. That's pretty good.
It's awesome. You can give me the duck now. You can give me the duck.
I will give you the thumbs up. That was some good teamwork. You pushed in with the heavy, no duck needed for this one.
But no, so that was awesome. So
I'm gonna give you fire. Epic push right there.
And
basically a land battleship, guys. Land battleship.
And that's basically like what the heavy does is, I mean, okay, yeah. Even if the enemy tank can damage you, like they have to spend a bit more time aiming. You reduce their effective DPM because they can't just lob a shot off as quickly as possible. Like they have to look for the weak spot, and if you're wiggling your armor, and that buys your team time to push up behind you, and you get really good. Like what we did, that game was textbook example of like when a team works together and pushes a flank in unison against like with numerical superiority, and that's basically what you're trying to do in every Blitz game. Is that like trying
that game right there just gave me like blood on the teeth. Like I just wanna. That was crazy, bro. That was fun. That was so fast paced. Can we go for another one in the Progetto? Well, somebody said I should play the Chimera. Just one more game before we go to World of Warships.
Okay, yeah. We can play one more. We're playing one more. I'll play the Progetto. You play the Chimera.
Yeah, it's fully equipped already, so...
Okay, the Chimera, it's a British medium. You've got really high alpha. You're bit of a long reload. You're quite... The armor's profile is decent. It's quite a mean tank. Like, it hits really hard for a medium.
I see. What kind of caliber are we rocking? It's got... twin machine guns. I guess they don't work in the game.
Yeah, there's in Blitz you've only got your main cannon. I think it's probably the best way.
There's no infantry in the game, so yeah, I guess it doesn't. You don't really need a machine gun against tanks.
Yeah, no, exactly. It'd just be like bouncing off the side, you know. So.
All right, well, let's go for the last battle here in World of Tanks. I might need to start playing this game on my off time.
It's really fun. It's really fun. I don't want to like take you away from the World of Warships.
Oh no, bro. I like the whole. So when I was conscript in the army, I was in a tank regiment, and bro, tanks are just cool. You can't really deny that. Tanks are really cool.
Okay, so what we've got here, A is the medium flank. We don't have any heavies on our team. Now they've got one heavy, which is the Caliban Hugo, which is almost like a medium, a slow medium with a great big TD gun on top. So basically the game is going to be, if our TDs stay there, we might be in trouble. The game is going to be centered on getting dominance on this flank here.
Alright, so I'm going to push up there with you.
You want to wait, if you can kind of go to this bush here.
Yeah, the one to the right?
Yeah. But try and... Yeah, you're good. Okay, so they're mediums pushing into our TDs.
I see that.
So what we have to try and establish here is whether their whole team has gone that way.
Can you shoot all the... Oh, wow, we can shoot... Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got mad range. You can go from one side of the map to the other. I'm not seeing anyone here.
I'm kind of want to just peek out and.
So what we want to do is we don't want to go this way. We want to go back. If you follow me.
Okay.
Because what we're doing is pushing off into the ether there. We need to rally around our team. We want to try and control B. So if we can get shots onto this T-49, I tracked him. If you aim for the drive wheel, actually, that's a good point.
There's a tank to our right. 3 o'clock. He's not seeing us, but
Yeah, I see him. So if you aim for the drive wheel, that's the front and back, like first wheel of the tank. You will track the enemy, and that'll stop him dead. So we're 3 kills up. Now, if you can get it, the RHM is a very weak tank. So if you can fire HE.
all right. HE. How do I swap ammo? So
You see the shells. You push the shell. You bring out that menu, and there's some options to control like how it appears, disappears.
HE is front barrel. That's all. Oh, he's moving.
You can hit the barrel with HE to kind of disable the gun, but it's very difficult and it's not really worth it. So this game is an example of an enemy team that just completely dropped the bag, and I think their Caliban Hugo's AFK. So
yeah,
I'm gonna
hit him. Oh, there's two tank guys over there. Oh yeah, I see the reload's very long. It must be a big guy.
Yeah, but I mean you're doing like 450 average, alpha on average, I think.
I'm just gonna rush this guy now.
And also when you track an enemy or if you spot an enemy, you get assist damage, which contributes towards your XP and credit score at the end of the battle.
Alright, that's pretty good to know. We're doing some assist damage here. There we go. Alright, this is I like this game. I understand why you guys enjoy this.
I mean that was our team. I mean I was worried in the beginning that our TDs kind of went a bit off-piste. But actually they did a really good job. So
well, thank you for the introduction to this game. Honestly, that was really good.
I'm so glad that I was able to. Carry you on this because last time with Sly, he did so well in World of Warships, and then we went to Tank Blitz, and I was just awful, and I felt so bad.
Bro, you led me into the battle like you should, like a true leader. I just followed you and we did something.
It didn't work with Sly like that at all. He was awesome, and then we were like I was like, we should do this, and and it just went completely wrong, and I was like, oh god.
Oh man,
I've let it down.
Oh man.
So no pressure on you now. No pressure on you. You know.
Oh bro, I feel a little bit under pressure here because Sly is a good teacher. Like
he's really
good.
Like
he's the guy who will pick you up to speed like if you're new to the game, and he's very good at telling people how to play this. But me, I'm more of a feel and just I feel if it's like muscle memory. I can't really explain it, but I'm gonna try my best to get you in and teach you some of my tricks.
Amazing. Right, I'm gonna exit.
I've opened World of Warships.
Okay, now it's your turn. Now I am. The master has become the student, as they say.
Oh, somebody said Pete the Farmer says I should have made my minimap bigger. I didn't know you could do that. That would help a ton.
Only do that. Are you on PC or touch?
I'm on PC.
You can do that. I have no idea how. You can do that on PC. Well, on touch, it's the size. Whatever the game gave you, it's the size.
Well, thank you, Pete, for that. And somebody asked me, Bob, how long did you serve for? So I did a 4-month conscription in the Danish army, and then I decided that I prefer warships, so I joined the Navy and served for 5 years, and now I'm in the reserves doing my education, so I can join the officer stuff.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I used to be a tank guy, but
I mean, I'm my career is like marine science, marine biology. I've got no military experience at all. So,
but you're on the oceans as well.
Yeah. So like maybe I should be more of a World of Warships guy,
But I mean, it just doesn't matter what you're doing on the ocean. Just being on the ocean, we're all in the same soup.
It's so true. I mean, I'm British originally, but I live in Malta, like a tiny island in the Mediterranean Sea, and I go diving like every other weekend. So I do love the big blue wet thing.
It's nice. It
It
is a beautiful
is.
thing and a
Hmm.
very scary, awe-inspiring thing.
Oh my God, yeah. We had the storm that hit Libya. I don't know if you've seen the news. Like they had
No, is that a
Dermot.
big Mediterranean storm?
There's like a big storm, Storm Daniel.
Hmm.
Big sort of like humanitarian crisis in Libya. That storm when it was like the hurricane when it was like kind of just forming past over Malta, and we had like some really crazy swells and everything, but nothing
Holy.
like the devastation that was wrought on the Libyan coastline. Crazy stuff.
It's
So,
also scary, right? We have
oh yeah,
some pretty crazy weather nowadays, and it's just gonna get worse and worse,
oh yeah,
especially down in the Med. It's
yeah. It's gonna be wild. Okay, so now I'm in ships.
what is what is your name? I'm gonna add you
I am
to.
my account. I've been given like a press account in Warships. I'm borrowing it from someone else. It's called press_boom, and I've got a
Press
really
underscore.
cute dog as my profile picture, and I love this dog so much. This dog is
Can you try to find me instead because nothing comes up when I say press_boom.
okay. How do this is gonna this is really
Actually,
dumb.
wait. Click on your dog profile picture, and then
Okay.
just tell me your ID instead. There's like a
Oh yeah, yeah,
six
yeah, yeah.
digit
It's QQ
mhm,
DR
ER
GTA.
GTA. Oh, you're not found.
Ah, I got the.
Wait, what?
It's a press account. I think like it's probably got like redacted social functions to prevent
It
spam or
might.
something.
It might. All right, wait. So
How do I
on
find you?
your
How do I find you?
on
Uh,
the left-hand screen, there's gonna be like the tech tree icon, and then there's gonna be one with two like a silhouette of a man.
yep.
Click on that, and
Yeah.
then you press no, add friends down in the bottom right,
Yeah.
and then search by ID.
Okay.
And my ID is 6RRUABY. And then I should pop up.
Bob Lyn, level 65. That sounds high.
Yep. Well, it's not even the highest. Like, there's some pretty crazy players here. Oh, now I need to find. There you are with the 68% win rate. Crazy. All right, here you go. So when you played with Sly, I watched a little bit of the stream here before this, and I noticed you guys played some tier 5. So I think we should start out with tier 5 to kind of.
That's such a good idea. Like a
I
tier
think we
10.
should
A
do
tier
that.
10, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
So since you have a press account, I saw you tried the Rio de Janeiro. Did you play anything other than Battleship, or did you only
I
try?
played carriers and battleships.
Maybe
And apparently
you should try Cruiser.
carriers make me like unpopular. I really enjoyed that gameplay mechanic. I can imagine it's annoying, but I was
It's
like, this is really fun.
so I don't know if you have artillery in World of. I've heard about the PC version of World of Tanks.
We don't have artillery in Blitz, but I've played a bit of the World of Tanks PC, and artillery is really really annoying. And so I understand.
That's our artillery pretty
I
much.
understand. I totally get it. Like aircraft carrier, bad human being, and I'm okay with that. But introduce me to a new class of tank. Teach me how to play something other than a destroyer or an aircraft carrier.
Right, so what I'll teach you to play is my favorite class, the cruiser class, because it embodies what the destroyer is, like a stealthy hunter that uses big damage torpedoes
Ooh,
from, concealment to hunt down bigger capital ships like a battleship.
okay.
And the battleship is the tanky guy with the heavy artillery who can sit further back using his armor, his health pool, and his massive guns to strike down targets.
Yeah.
The cruiser is those two classes combined. They are very versatile, flexible ships. They can fulfill many different roles. So you have a medium range or medium caliber gun. You tend to have quite a lot of them. You also have sometimes torpedoes and good concealment. But I think you should also try a destroyer because that is a very interesting gameplay tactic as well. Much more focused on stealth and high alpha, and you are very squishy. But we'll try
Okay.
something. So I think we just to get in the groove, you should try that Rio de Janeiro just because I think it would be kind of fun to do a battleship division and maybe sit back a little bit. And then
Okay,
I can,
so tier 5. I'm looking at
yeah.
what battleships or no?
It's called the Rio de Janeiro, and it's a Pan-American. So it's just like on World of Tanks, you have that filter.
Rio de Janeiro. Okay, I found my Rio de Janeiro. I've got a commander. I've got my boosters installed. I've got a funky
What about
camo.
what about equipment and supplies?
So my consumables, I've got a repair kit and a damage control kit.
Good.
Supplies, I've got high grade coal, improved crew rations, and refined diesel.
Sounds fine. And for equipment,
I've got secondary battery modification 1, propulsion modification 1, and steering gear modification 2.
Sounds good. And then you have a commander, right?
And then my commander is level 12, Isabel.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, okay, cool.
The reason I put you on this because I know you played this already. So
Oh, I played this.
just
Oh, I
warm
don't
up.
even remember playing this already.
It's the one where you can see it has a ton of heavy main guns. It has 1, 2, how many? I don't know.
Do I see that by looking at the tank, or is there like somewhere I can check the armament of my?
So you can't see the X-ray models, but you can see under your survivability stats, you can actually see the citadel protection. So the way a critical hit works in this game is if you penetrate a ship's citadel, you have to think where maybe the magazines or the engine room or something that has a critical function, you'll get a critical hit. So a ship's citadel protection, the one you're looking at, has 11%. And basically that's just gonna make the RNG less likely to citadel you. But just like in a tank, if you're completely side on, and you have a flat broadside showing, there's a higher likelihood that it will penetrate.
Okay. So I want to kind of like, if there's anything incoming, I want to kind of like get myself as perpendicular to it as possible. Yeah. Okay.
But the reason, and like on the PC game of this World of Warships, there are actual armor mechanics. But in this game, the reason we do it is to minimize our silhouette, simply making it harder for dispersion to knock us out. Because you're an easy target broadside on, you're less of an easy target angled. But let's go for it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I wish there was armor models in this game, but I think it's because it's a mobile game, right? It's also supposed to be arcadey and fun.
Yeah, there's only so many things you can put in. Okay, so what should I be in the Rio de Janeiro? Where should, I mean, like, you're gonna have to talk me through, like, where should I be in the map? Because I think what I did with Sly was I was just like, I went too far forwards into the middle too quickly.
So our main mission in these two ships, because I'm playing the same as you, is in the beginning of the game, you want to make use of your big main guns. So your main target in the beginning should be other battleships and cruisers. So you can see on the enemy team, we're facing a lot of bots. I know that's pretty annoying, but we have bots in this game.
Okay.
We have 3 enemy battleships that are players, and we're going to focus them down here in the beginning.
I can get behind that logic, because bots are inherently stupid.
They are stupid, and these are bot destroyers, so they're just going to be rushing in and not really being a big threat to us. So our biggest mission is just to take out their battleships, and once we see that the enemy team has lost some ships, so we have a numerical advantage, that's when we try to push in and use our secondaries. So you remember you could swap gun type in the right side. Yeah, exactly.
Which ones? How do I know it is the main one the one with the longer barrels, and the secondary is the one with the shorter barrels? Sorry, that's really dumb, but that's how I'm gonna remember.
No, that's a good question.
Remember it.
The long, the big chunky turret with the long barrels, that's the one you want to use for main guns.
So I noticed that the turret's got like a quite a slow tracking speed. Should I kind of be pre-aiming anywhere, or?
Yes, there is. One of the big things about this game is you want to, it's kind of, I don't want to sound like doofus, but you have to think of it like a chess game. You want to anticipate where your enemy's going to try to go. And especially when you're playing a battleship, you want to think steps ahead of your enemy, because your barrels turn very slow, extremely slow. So now that we can see these destroyers are flanking to our right, I'm at already turn my guns to the right and start turning my ship as well. You see what I'm trying to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shadow you without being like right up in your face.
So now we see the enemy battleships are on that flank, and our best play here is to get these destroyers killed, pretty much. Because with them here, we're gonna get spotted. It will be much harder for us to deal with the enemy battleships. So I'm just gonna push in here. On my ping right here, there's an enemy player destroyer. That out there's a bot, and I can see that one of our players is taking care of him. So if you look at the map, we can see that their clump of enemy battleships are going on a wide flank, pretty much serving no purpose, right?
Okay.
So we can just take it a little bit chill. You see this guy right here, this Nicholas destroyer?
Yeah.
I want you to press your special skill, secondary overload, and just start hammering him with everything.
Okay, where is that special skill? Is that the...
Next to your heal. Alright, now it doesn't matter because I killed him. So there's high likelihood that there's going to be torpedoes, so I would advise you to turn right. So you stop before the torpedoes.
Okay.
Alright, there's no torpedoes, so you can just start turning left.
Torpedoes!
You can think
There's
about
the torpedoes.
those are airplane torpedoes, so you can't really dodge them. The thing is, battleships are so big that that there's not really anything you can do. So now we pretty much dealt with everything on this side, and we can go take their base.
That's
And
the
what I want you to do
the
is-
orange square, the flag at the top of the map.
Yeah, where you see the enemy aircraft carrier, who's just a bot. We don't really have to deal with him. So take your guns, get them to the left side, and just start hammering those battleships, because they are so out of position that we can pretty much take the win just by capping their base. Or you can hammer at that aircraft carrier. It's pretty.
I think I'm
damage.
gonna go for the aircraft carrier because it's
Do that.
okay. I hit him. I feel good about that.
Yeah, once you hit that guy with a full broadside, trust me, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Alright, let me see if I can get a shot on this Byron.
So when I'm aiming, like if he's stationary like he is now, do I just aim at him and then hit the fire button, or?
I would aim in the like a little bit, so your pointer's on his deck. Now he's moving. Yeah, that was a good
Enemy
sound.
heavily damaged!
And try to see if you're in secondary range. You might be actually.
Almost. Now I am.
Enemy aircraft incoming!
I'll let you finish this guy off. It's a good feeling killing one of
Enemy
these guys.
torpedoes spotted!
I might just have to do a little bit more damage to him. So we do need to cap this. So we're actually
Shot!
lower on points. But they're still not in their capture zone, so...
Hey, I got it.
Nice. He did it, guys. He killed his first CV, I think.
Yes.
That is a very, very important thing in this game. Very important educational moment. to sink the enemy carrier.
So
No, but
we're
you were talk-
currently we're behind them on cap points, I think.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, you can see there's a 10-point deficit. But as you can see, these guys don't really have much tactical knowledge of this game because they're still outside of the capture zone.
So is it the humans that are left?
Yeah, it's just the humans now, and they're only now trying to enter the cap. But if you look at in the top of the screen with the score, you can see that their cap is the red one is completely, flipping over to our side now. And if they don't all three get in there, they won't cap it fast enough to actually.
So we're
win
going to
in time.
overtake them pretty much.
Pretty much
imminently.
This is a classic example of World of Warships Blitz gameplay where, especially low tier, where people just go on a very wide flank because they want to create a crossfire, right? It's kind of the same with World of Tanks where you sit in a bush on a flank and then you could shoot, into the map, into caps where they don't expect you to shoot from.
Yeah.
But you also want to be close enough to an objective that you can essentially get your ship over there in time, because these don't go very fast. They are massive ships,
Our
and
team's about to win!
caps are important.
So we won that
But
one.
there we go. Yeah, we won that one.
Oh, amazing. I felt like I did something that game.
You did. You killed the CV and we kept their base. It can't get better than that. That's for battleships. That's pretty rare to do. So very nice. I think we should try maybe with a little bit of a faster boat for you. Um, something with maybe a cruiser. What can we think about here, guys? What's a good tier 5 cruiser for him to try?
Oh, should we about the giveaways, since we're
Yeah, I think we're about that time where we're gonna have to redraw.
yeah.
Alright, so guys, we're gonna complete this one and do it again. Alright guys, 10 minutes from now, Jamie, you never responded in the chat, and sorry bro. We have to do it again because we have to find a winner. So guys, you can enter into the giveaway now, also all of your viewers. Okay, so I think you should try the Nürnberg. So the Nürnberg is actually a tech tree cruiser, but it is really, really good and has some... Sorry, it's the Königsberg, the tier 5. So this thing is a cruiser, and if you go to the filter,
Yep.
find the German flag and then tier 5, there should be one.
Yeah,
Königsberg.
I've got it.
So equip that.
I've got to do all my stuff. I've got to pick a camo. I don't have a camo.
First off, you gotta go to the so you see that next to the camo, there's an armory button.
Yep.
Click on that, and then you're gonna upgrade every, your hull, your main guns, your torpedoes, fire control. There should be like a button where you can press a bunch of times to upgrade it max.
It's so I've got a blueprint research.
Oh, you don't have enough? You should be able to let me go to your stream quickly. Because if you don't have enough of those, we're just gonna do a
buy it. Let's
roll.
throw gold at the problem, Like,
no, you can't do that. It's actually you can't buy
no.
modules.
What? No.
Yeah,
money fixes everything.
I agree. They should be allowing that. Come on. Okay, so I'm watching your stream now. Yeah, you don't have enough blueprints. All right, so we're doing a premium. Find the Russian flag instead of the German one. Highlight that, and then pick the one called the Kirov. It's a premium cruiser. Yep, there you go. So yeah, buy the camo, the one called the historical camouflage. Buy that one.
Upgrade. Where do I? So I click on camo.
Yeah, you click on camo and then buy the historical one if it's not already bought. Let me see again.
I don't have any camo options.
You don't have give me a sec.
Oh no, wait, no, I'm dumb.
All right, so you found it.
I've got a camo.
Oh, I see you. Okay, so ship elite bonus, that's also a very important one. XP is not worth it. You should pick the one that's called Advanced Gun Director. That's the the little golden thing that says XP bonus.
Okay, so I've gone for that.
No, yeah, you should go for not that one. The Advanced Gun Director.
Advanced Gun Director. I picked it.
All right, good. Oh, it's because your stream is on delay.
On delay, yeah. So I've got the Advanced Gun Director.
And then
I've got a camo.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of like
for supplies. Then you take the high grade coal, because that makes your concealment shorter, more stealth.
Do I buy just one, or do I buy like a lot, or?
So what I would do below in the bottom left corner, there's an auto resupply, drop down menu, where you can choose auto resupply. I would just pick that and then put one in for each.
Okay. Yep.
So
high grade coal,
improved crew rations, and refined diesel.
Okay. And then equipment.
I would go with the main battery modification 1. That's the traverse module. And then I would go with acceleration in the second one.
Is there? Oh, okay, so main battery modification 1 is different to main battery modification 2. Then for the second one,
we gotta take propulsion modification 1.
Okay.
And the last one, steering gear modification 2, and I'll explain why this is good.
Okay.
So the first modification, the top one, this increases your gun's traverse speed. So this ship is notorious for having some pretty slow guns to turn wise, and we want to increase that because the other one we could have taken was the main battery modification 2, which decreases your reload time. But we don't have fast turning turrets then, and also this makes you more prone to losing your turrets if they get hit.
Because it makes them less survivable.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't really want that with this ship because we don't want to get hit at all, pretty much. The second one is just like in tanks, you want to be able to reverse and go forward quickly. So this is an acceleration boost. And it also increases the likelihood of your engine, your power systems to survive if they take a hit.
Sounds good. I like that.
And the last one is just a better rudder, pretty much, making you be able to turn and maneuver faster.
And repair quicker too.
And exactly, your steering gear repair time is 25% faster.
Nice.
So just like in World of Tanks, we can also repair stuff. And the one, if you look at your consumables, we have the heal. That's just a flat out heal, the repair kit.
Yep.
And the other one, the damage control party, is it repairs fires or floods. So if you get hit by a HE shell that sets you on fire or a torpedo that floods your hull, you can repair that instantly. It also makes you immune to fires and floods for 10 seconds. Along with that, if you lose a gun or your rudder is destroyed or your engine gets knocked out, the damage control kit will repair that. So using your damage controls sparsely is pretty important. So you don't just want to waste it if you get set on fire by one fire, for example.
You want to kind of like when things hit the fan, that's when you use it. But you don't want to kind of just throw it away on. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And another thing I'm gonna try to teach you is, so ships are very big, right? And they turn slow. They drift in the water once you try to change direction. So something you can do to make your turns faster and sharper is once you start turning, instantly hit the reverse button and put your engine in reverse.
Okay.
It's going to make you turn a lot faster. So if you want to execute a quick maneuver, go full reverse, turn your ship around. And then once you see, okay, I'm starting to slow down, I'm losing speed, you hit the full forward and you keep going on your turn. That's pretty much what you want to do.
Nice. Okay, that's good to know. I like that. So the last two things I've got left are boosters and a commander. Are there any
commander,
Are there any
that's
boosters?
important.
Are there any boosters I can give myself for like better combat performance, or are they all just economic?
All economic. And the
Okay,
only one is like commander XP, but you have unlimited gold, so
Alright,
you
so
should be good.
boosters, I don't care, but then commander is important.
Mhm.
So who
So
do I want?
go to commander and you pick. You should be seeing a ton of Russian commanders.
Yes.
If you can find one who has a golden star medal, whose name is Stepan Makarov. He has a beautiful long two-tailed beard. He looks pretty crazy. I'm gonna give you the best of the best here.
Well, what's the name? Sorry.
Stepan Makarov.
I don't think I have a Stepan. I've got an orc. Which
Just
as a
you will
40
just
as
go
a
with an,
as a 40k fan that tickles me pink.
look at other ships. Okay, you don't have him, so just go to your barracks and we'll just take a normal.
I've got Sergei Gorshkov, Yevgeny something.
How do you even say it? Yeah, we're just gonna take a normal commander. So just pick the orc guy. He's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything special, but he looks cool.
I am so happy that Grotmaz Smart is my ship's commander. Like I've been playing a lot of Dark Tide the last couple of days, and this is just.
Oh, you play Warhammer?
Oh yeah. I mean, as a younger man, I played the board game, and now I just don't have the time for that. But now there's like a horde shooter.
Guys, I think RollingSwarm needs to play the Cross of Dorn. We have ships from Warhammer. So,
We've got tanks in Blitz from Warhammer.
no way. So it's okay. It's both games.
We've
I think you need to try
we've
those.
got so far all we've got is a Predator and a Vindicator at tier 7.
We have quite a few ships actually.
But
But let's finish.
we've got literal 40k tanks.
Oh, like from the game,
From
the
the game, we've
models.
got a Vindicator and a Predator, the Space Marine tanks.
I haven't played it, but I must say the artwork is amazing.
Yeah, the tanks are rubbish in the game, so don't worry.
It's okay. I'm not gonna buy those.
Yeah.
All right, let me help you finishing up your commander here. So if you click on the dude
Yep.
and
I
you
can
just
click level up.
press, yeah, level him up to level 12. Just max him out and spend all that gold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay,
So
now
once
I've
he's-
got so many skills.
So for the tier 1, the one at the top left, we're gonna go from left to right and go down.
Yep.
So for that one, you want to take the first one, Underwater Protection Expert. This, like it says, it's 3% less damage caused by torpedoes.
Okay.
Then the next one, you want to take Torpedo Alert. Again, this is a 15% increase to the detection range, like where you can start seeing them coming in.
Okay.
Very helpful as well. Next one, you want to take the third one, which is called Artillery Maintenance Expert. So when you're above 75% of your health, you have better main battery traverse, so the turning of the turrets, and your dispersion is 3% better.
Nice.
Next one, we take Victorious Charge. Now, you do have a skill on this ship, which is a buff to your AA, to your anti-air, but at tier 5, anti-air is pretty much non-existent. So we'd rather take this one that gives you a 1.5% heal if you get a kill. It's not much, but it helps a little bit. The next one, you want to take this Survivalist. It's the first one. It's like more healing, pretty good. For this one, the tier 6, I take Exploit Weakness because we do have torpedoes and we are good at setting fires on battleships.
Mm-hmm.
So fires work, it takes a percentage of the enemy's health away. So you can see if you hit a fire on a battleship, because he has so much more HP, you're going to get more damage from that.
Mm-hmm.
So we take that. Next one, Fully Prepared. It is a faster cooldown on your heals. The next one, tier 8, we will take the one called Adrenaline Rush. It's the one most to the right.
And that's a DPM buff, similar to tanks. Yep.
Exactly. Very good to last a little bit longer. Next one, I would take the Demolition Expert. This is the third one in the tier 9 slot.
The lightning bolt. Yep.
It increases the chance of you knocking out a turret or something else.
Yeah, so critical hits and stuff.
Exactly. The next one, I would take Honor Seeker. It's the third one. If you get a medal in battle like First Blood or Confederate, where you'll just get them automatically. We don't, it's not something you chase after. But if you get one, you get 1.5% extra 1.5% extra damage.
Nice.
Can happen 3 times.
And all of these buffs stack. Okay, nice.
Next to last, you take the one called Armor Piercing Capped Shell. It improves your AP, and AP is able to crit people, whereas HE is able to do consistent alpha damage. So when you shoot HE, you're not going to be doing more damage, unlike Will of Tanks, but you are going to be doing consistent damage and have a chance to set a fire on the enemy. So this is good for ships where your caliber of gun cannot penetrate the enemy's armor. So you'd rather have consistent damage and maybe some damage over time with fires.
Okay.
Whereas AP, this is something in our case, this ship we're going to be playing a cruiser. This is something you want to shoot at other cruisers and other destroyers. Whereas if we see enemy battleships, you're going to be shooting HE. So we're going to take the APCS, the Armor Piercing Improver, because if we find an enemy cruiser sitting broadside unaware, we can pretty much punish him very easily.
Nice. Okay.
So you take that.
And so for the 12th slot, we're going to take...
I would take Citadel Strike. And you're probably ready.
Nice. And so to reset these, you have to pay gold to so once you bought them, you're locked in.
Yeah, there's
oh man,
it's pretty hard actually
punishing.
equipping ships.
Oh,
it is.
Jeez.
It's very grind heavy compared to at least equipping.
Tanks. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. No, this is. I mean, like, it's nice you got all of these like options and stuff, but to pay gold to
It
reset
takes-
them is like
You once it reaches the max level and you get some leftover XP in the commander, you still gain XP to the commander when he's max level. Once you reach that, you can reset it for free, pretty much. So there are free-to-play options, but when it's not max level,
it takes a lot of time to So you really gotta sink in a lot of time to get there. Dang.
it's pretty rough. Wait, should we see the giveaway here? It's guys, 1 minute left. It says. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
So just to the guys in my chat, the pinned message in the chat. Basically, all of the giveaways are happening on Bob Lyn's YouTube channel. So make sure you go over there. We've had the draw ready for the World of Tanks Blitz, but we're going to be doing some draws for World of Warships Blitz. And Bob will be kind of dishing those out. So if you want to enter the giveaways, you've got to hop on over to his channel. Make sure you give him a like and a subscribe and all the good stuff. Okay, where am I going?
Go to C and just hang back a little bit. Don't push too quick.
Okay,
you want to stay back.
Together.
You
so do I want to
use
kind of go like round C then? Or
actually, just you know what? That is not a bad idea. You see the island on your 11 o'clock, somewhat. The island to your left.
yeah.
If you go next to that and have kind of like your ship pointing out towards the middle of the map, so not on the far side, but on the inner side of the island. If you kind of sit there and just wait a little bit, because we can see that they're capping Charlie right now. They actually just capped it, so we know there's somebody in here. And here's the first target up. So just train your guns on this Kuma, this Japanese cruiser. And when you want to aim, you want to notice where they're going. And AP for these guys.
I hit him.
Beautiful. I see that there is a destroyer right there. He is our prime target. And he's going to get blocked by his friend there. So you also have this guy has torpedoes. So if you press the swap weapon type button, you can see that if you try to aim at the Kuma, you actually have a torpedo tube that you can use. I just took a massive hit. And if you get close enough to him, you can torpedo him. But he's pretty close to dying, so just use your main guns. Beautiful, nice, dude. We just took out 2 of them. Now we're kind of in trouble here because we have a battleship right there, and all you can do now is put your ship in reverse, point your bow or the front of your ship towards him, minimizing your silhouette, and just using your front 2 guns. There's an island behind you, so you might want to. Actually, yeah, just going that way around the island, going to cover is not a bad idea.
Oh, they missed. Ah, suck it, noobs. Right.
So if you want to still just shoot AP, you can actually deal increased damage to these battleships if you aim very far forward, like ahead of them, and try to hit their bow. Because the bow section of a ship is much less armored than the middle of a ship.
Yeah.
And because we have, a smaller caliber gun, we really want to try to, use accuracy to get more damage, to penetrate their hull. All right, so we are clear on this flank.
So we're currently ahead by a gun and some points.
So what I think we should do is push straight on into Charlie and overwhelm this other battleship, because there's 3 of us, actually 4 of us, and...
Okay. I noticed my secondary guns, I can only fire like port and starboard. Is that right?
You don't have secondary guns. You mean your Oh yeah, you could. Yeah. Oh, you mean the guns together?
The other option I've got. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your torpedoes. So that's because you have a launcher on. You can actually see it down the middle of your ship. You have a launcher that is on either side with 3 torpedoes. And
okay.
that means you pretty much have a chance on each side to dish out some torpedoes. Now, I'm very low and being focused quite heavily by these battleships. So once you get around that island, you wanna, if you're in torpedo range, you wanna shoot your torpedoes along the white line, and then just turn out to your right. Get quick and dirty. Just get out of there. Because I'm gonna go for it. You can repair that if you have your damage control. Alright, get out of there, bro. I'm coming in to take the heat. He's probably gonna get a double kill here. That's just the life of a cruiser player, man. You wanna not sit on full-on broadside because
That's all going south.
you're doing a good job of tanking because we might still win. So I'm gonna try to sail completely bow onto him here. Hopefully dodge salvo.
Oh, I've got that weird top-down view. Ah, okay.
All right, here we go.
Our team captured the area.
Nice.
He's gonna kill me here.
Captured the area.
He's waiting for me to turn. That's the problem. Shoot your main guns, bro. Just shoot your main guns.
Oh, but it looks
Well,
like
if he
those
doesn't shoot
torpedoes
me-
are going to hit real good.
If he doesn't shoot me, then
That was beautiful.
oh, he got me there. But I
he's
think
low.
our team got it.
He's low. We got what? 2 ships, 3
Nice.
caps, 1 minute.
Well played, bro. Well played.
Our team
I
is about
really
to
I
win.
don't know. But I mean, like,
No, actually, you did pretty good because considering you stayed back, used your range to take out low health targets, cruisers, DDs. We did that. Then we got pushed, we fell back, and then once they split up and we had isolated targets, we pushed together as one, and then he died. So pretty good play actually.
I'll take it. That was good. That was we won. That's the main thing. That how we get there is
And you know, people in my group of friends in this game, they really care about stats, bro. I only care about win rate. That's the only stat that matters to me.
I am the same in tanks. Like, you know, people are pushing like average damage and all these other things. I'm just like, look, everything else is just a cofactor towards determining win rate. Like win rate
I agree.
win rate factored by average tier is like the most important
Yeah, I
result.
agree. I mean, that's what matters in the team game is winning. And speaking of winning, are you guys ready to see who won tier 10? So, I mean, I haven't seen Jamie back here, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna pick the new winner here. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Marshall won. Wait, who was it? No, that was not him.
It was Ant-Man who won first.
It was Ant-Man. Yeah, congratulations, Marshall, man. You won the giveaway.
That's cool.
Isn't that
That's
one
cool.
of your viewers?
Marshall is another diehard on my Discord server. So
That's epic, yo.
so
Congratulations,
that's real good.
bro.
That's real good.
Yeah, it was Ant-Man who won the first one.
Yeah. So Ant-Man and Marshall. I can. Yeah, that's good. It's good. I can find them. And we can figure it out. So that works. So now we need to do your World of Warships giveaways.
Yep.
You tell
So
me
guys,
what-
the
Sorry.
first one I'm gonna do here, no, sorry, is just a flat out 3K gold giveaway, guys. So and after that we're gonna do a tier 5 premium of your choice. So we got some pretty good gifts coming up here.
the Kirov is pretty good. I know nothing about warships, but I like the Kirov. That was fun.
You notice that the AP did pretty good damage.
Oh
It-
yeah. That was real. That was it hit.
It hit hard. I mean,
hard.
I don't know if there's a Soviet bias in World of Tanks Blitz, but over here, Soviet ships tend to be a little bit better than their counterparts.
It's a meme in World of Tanks
Okay.
and World of Tanks, but it's the Soviet bias is real. So
Do you also have a French bias?
No, not so much I mean, like in World of Tanks, I know that there's like there's a Foch tank at tier 10 which is just monstrously good. But actually in Blitz, the French tanks are not OP. They're fun.
Oh, okay.
They're fun, but they're not like flat out broken OP.
All right, that's over here. I think it's the same actually because the French ships are not downright OP. They're just so fun to play.
Yeah.
I mean, fast paced, high reload. So that's kind of the same.
That's a similar mechanic in tanks. Yeah.
I like that. Well, but should we take another game of the Kirov here and maybe we could move up to some tier 8 after this?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll play the Kirov again. It was pretty forgiving to a point until I like went head to head with a battleship. That was maybe
I was
not the
kind of surprised at the torpedo range. I was thinking to myself, oh, I can easily get this guy and so can you, but we actually had to get quite close.
What's the how do I know the torpedo range when I'm like what's my sort of like indicator?
Once you can see that there is a white line, that's where, at his current speed and course, that's where your torpedoes should be aimed to hit. So once you can see the white line, that's when you know you're in range.
Okay.
You won't be having doubts once you see it.
It's pretty obvious. Okay, so where are we going? So this is just two bases.
So let's look at the enemy team. These are full all players. So we should just hang back since we have a pretty good range. I want you to, you know what? Just go forward. And let me go ahead here and I'll spot for you. So what a cruiser likes to do is to scout something, shoot a salvo, and then turn away and kite. Kiting, meaning sailing with your front away from the enemy and just shooting and running away.
So you're staying out of their range and you're just kind of circling them. So
Well,
when
you can't
you're
really
traveling, do you travel at full speed or half speed or?
I mostly travel at full speed, and then I go reverse all the time to, like, you see this turn right now? I'm spamming the reverse button. Now I hit 15 knots and then I go forward. You see the turn could be a lot sharper. Try it yourself. Go full speed, and then once you want to turn left, just hit the full reverse and you'll see what I'm talking about. And yeah, there's no friendly fire here, so don't worry.
That's good. Okay. So I'm turning this and I turn left.
Yeah, they're not pushing here either way, so we can do some practicing. You see what I mean? It's a lot sharper, right?
Oh yeah.
And then of course you don't want to stop fully. But anyways, take a starboard or right turn around this island you see, and then we're gonna go on a little bit of a flank here because it looks like the enemy team are just clumped up in their spawn. Nice. So now we're just taking targets of opportunity, and the closest one to us, I don't think you're in range, is this Fubuki, the destroyer. And when shooting at a destroyer, you want to aim very far ahead. You see you have, see how many clicks is that? So you see with your aiming reticle, right? You have 4 or 5 of these tall ones. If you look to the aiming reticle, there's like these posts, tall posts.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Oh
yeah. No, I get you. Like
the mill dots.
If I look up, the little hash markers coming out. Like if I look up, I got you. Yeah.
So basically, each one of those is a second. So, if you just feel it out, you're like, okay, this destroyer, he's moving pretty fast. If I aim 5 seconds ahead,
I hit him for like real good.
Alright, you see this Nuremberg pushing onto us right now? Hit full reverse. We're getting rushed now. There's a destroyer on your right side. Alright, take a full left turn. Go full left turn, full speed, if you can.
And
just focus the destroyer. Hit the destroyer all you can. Oh, okay, reverse, full reverse. Yeah, you're doing it, bro. You're doing it.
Oh, nice. Get wrecked, son!
There's more torpedoes coming. There's a destroyer behind the island. He's coming on your right side. Get your guns ready. You can nuke him.
I took one torpedo.
It's fine. Focus the destroyer, and I'll focus the cruiser here.
Enemy torpedoes spotted.
All right, get your torpedoes on the left side ready for the Nuremberg cruiser. Get him ready.
Yeah.
Wait for the white line. Line him up. Destroy him. Yeah, look at this teamwork. Alright, there's still a destroyer behind the island. Watch out, though.
That was just beautiful.
That was beautiful, man. Nice. Good shit. So you see, by maneuvering your speed, your
I dodged like 12 torpedoes. That felt awesome.
You know what that's called? It's called what's it called? A torp beat, because you play Eurobeat music while you're doing it. By the way, destroyer behind you, make a left turn.
Left turn, gotcha.
I got this guy because he launched torpedoes at you.
Enemy torpedoes spotted.
Yeah, the torpedoes, look, they're just gonna miss. Nice, dude. You know what? I'll let you finish this guy. Oh, he's turning. I'm gonna have to try now. I think he's done. Nope, I missed. Man, I'm bad.
Let's
see this.
I got
him. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, we just got two BBs, 2 battleships. So a DD is a destroyer.
Yeah.
A BB is a battleship.
Gotcha.
Those are like the abbreviations. So we are 1v1, or I'm currently very close to this battleship, and what we pretty much should just do is get out of here, kite away. Show our rear to the enemy and just run away.
That's
because
the Rocketeer guy.
Yeah, Rocketeer is the biggest threat to us right now, and if you want to do massive damage to him, look where I'm hitting. I'm hitting his front, his bow, and I completely fully penetrate his ship. All right, so.
Oh, I did bump into you. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. I'll use you to turn here. So we're gonna leave the base. He's probably gonna focus me.
That would be smart.
But watch out, you're not fully broadside to him, because one good salvo from him and you're toast.
Target
Yeah, he's
hit.
shooting at you now. Oh, you
We're
got
under
lucky.
attack.
So just by, making your silhouette smaller, your guns can have a pretty sharp angle. That's gonna make it so much harder for him to actually hit you and do massive damage. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're gonna make him have a hard time choosing a target here.
Ow.
I'm gonna reverse in and take a little bit of the heat. He's gonna shoot me now, probably. I'm gonna get my salvo off and just hide. Oh, hey, look, he missed, guys. He missed. Oh, that feels bad, man.
This is it. It's a beautiful salvo.
Oh, that did a lot of
Hit
damage.
the enemy.
Did it?
Oh, he's healing.
I have
he's healing now.
no idea.
I'm dead here. Look, I'm. It did considering you're a cruiser. It did a good amount. But yeah, that's what happens when you're fully broadside. But I think my torpedoes got this guy. There we go. Nice, man. You're getting the hang of this.
Slowly but surely. Oh, MVP.
Yeah, we don't have like a nice ending screen like you guys do with the different stats and all that, but we do have an MVP system, which is also a stat that you can flex if you want. Like, hey, I get the MVP this many times.
Hey, I was like, my damage was pretty good, like 22. So you have the same. You have the reward details, battle details, and then the third tab is the player details, and you can see like the oh yeah, their Rocketeer like did 78k. Like Jesus.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he got some pretty heavy salvos on us. So 78k is actually
Really high.
It's pretty good for tier 5 actually. It's up there.
Jeez. Return to port. Okay, that was good.
Let's do. This is gonna. So we're moving into the most try-hard, sweaty tier in the game, and the reason is, I just want to see what you think of this. The ships we have do have a lot more toys to play around with. So if you put the filter on.
Yep.
With the tier 8 marker and go to the German ships. So just scroll or just click the German flag.
Okay.
There should be a ship that's called the Cross of Dorn. That is a Warhammer ship that is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So is it equipped? Does it have anything on? Or is it
I've
completely...
got consumables, the supplies, and the equipment that we talked about. It's got some boosters. I need to put a commander on there.
Alright, so it already has a setup. You just need a commander.
Yeah, I've got the coal rations and diesel, the secondary battery modification 2, propulsion modification 1, steering gear modification 2, some boosters, the consumables.
Sounds good. That sounds perfect. So for a commander, just go see if you have a guy called Franz von Hipper, a German guy. He has a gold star. He might be on other ships, so you just in the top section.
I have a level 12 Franz von Hipper.
Put him on there. Trust me. Just trust me.
I do. I trust you inherently. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this commander is gonna make your ship just that more powerful. I'm gonna try to find my own and see. Wait, where did he go?
And this is a battleship.
It is a battleship, and what I'm actually gonna do is I'll take the D7 Provincial into battle. But what you want to do is, so this Cross of Dorn is, I'm not quite sure about this thing, but it has a special skill, kind of like the Mad Battles thing we did.
Okay.
Where if you go to the details, if you click on Armory, down next to the camo, and
okay,
details,
it says I cannot make changes to the ship. Oh no, it's because I'm ready for battle. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So click details and just check the skill you have. It should be increasing your secondary and your auto secondary ranges.
Okay, so ship skills, we are the Angels of Death. Increase main gun AP shell penetration power by 25% and main gun HE shell damage by 10% for 45 seconds. Cooldown. Oh, so it's like a damage buff?
It increases your damage. So this ship is a ship that you don't want to get close to. And what we're going to do is...
automatic secondary guns?
Yes, exactly. So what happens is if a ship enters the range of your auto secondary guns, I'm not too sure how long it is. We can check that if you go to... So in the port view where you're looking at your ship,
yeah,
in the right-hand side, there is a little menu of, like, next to a weigh, you know, what are they called?
Like a weighing scales, yeah.
Yeah. Under that, there's a little thing you can pop out.
Like a little ship thing?
Yeah, you scroll down and you find these secondary guns.
Secondary guns, 150 millimeters, L60 SK, reload times.
Then you have autos.
Or a secondary gun. Does it say?
There should be a section under secondary guns, the one you just read out loud. It's called secondary guns auto. You just want to learn what the range is.
330.
330. All right. So that is the range. If somebody gets into that range, you're gonna dunk on them pretty much.
Oh, nice. I like that.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a cruiser, a light cruiser, that is pretty much a support ship. So I have anti-air that is very strong. I also have an ability where I can carpet bomb an area.
Okay.
And that's gonna help us take out battleships, and I can also help with enemy destroyers. So we're gonna kind of play, cruiser battleship support here and try to work together.
Sounds good. You're gonna have to tell me, like, you're gonna have to walk me through this.
Okay,
like,
so
turn by turn.
You have 3 different armaments that you can swap between. You have your main guns; those are the big ones, and you just want to keep that on armor piercing. Don't even worry about swapping ammo.
I haven't been changing any ammunition so far, so
it's fine. That is totally fine. We're picking ships where you don't really have to think about it. That's because that's just another layer of, complications.
Yeah.
The next one is you have your secondary manuals, and just like just like with the Rio de Janeiro, you have your big ones and your small guns. Same situation here.
Okay.
And you have torpedoes. The torpedoes exactly the same on the Kirov. These just have a longer range, and so the flow of battle is main guns in the beginning when you're sitting back and waiting for an opening to push. Secondaries and torpedoes when you are under 5 kilometers from an enemy, and if you get rushed by a destroyer, for example. Now this game right here, this is Cage. This is a very close map, so you can see that the destroyers, those are the tiny triangular icons.
They're on the
flank. The map, they're on the flank, and we are gonna have to cap the middle here. We actually have one of my friends, so he's in a battleship.
Hello.
In the beginning here, what I want you to do is pretty much just sit so you're in range. Sit kind of like here. You see my exclamation mark?
Yeah.
And like from last time, sit, with a tight angle so your silhouette is smaller, but make sure you can use all your guns. One thing I do have to warn you about, though, is making sure you are pointing your ship in the direction of this island that I'm going to ping right here.
Okay.
Because the destroyers, if they're not flanking, we see one of them pushing into the cap. They're going to be sitting right here, concealed, stealthed up, where you can't see them, and they'll shoot torpedoes at you.
Okay, so I want to get ready to angle.
Enemy aircraft incoming.
You want to get in a position where you're sailing forward into cover behind this island here you see in the middle.
Gotcha.
This island I'm pinging right here.
Enemy
But
aircraft incoming.
you got AA coming in. They're going for you, so you're gonna be feeling some pain here. And I'm unfortunately too far away to actually help. Wow, he sucks. Nice job, bro. So you see this island right here
We're hit.
that I
Yeah.
pinged? Just
Yeah.
come in behind this.
Gotcha.
And you see the Bismarck who's pushing in?
Yeah.
Torpedoes.
Go for this guy. Hammer him with your main guns. I think he's dead either way. Just get that guy down. I got my carpet bomb on him, so... Here we go. So now we see there's 2 enemies flanking on our left side. You see that Cleveland out there? He's the guy with the very American camo.
Which way am I looking?
Left.
Left. Okay.
See that there is a guy called a Kagero and a Cleveland. I want you to shoot the Cleveland because I'll deal with the destroyer since I'm a cruiser.
Okay, I think this should hit.
Nice. Yeah, broadside targets are the best ones for sure.
Oh, I kind of think most of my shots missed.
So these... Yeah, we got torpedoes. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push, bro. And I want you to push right around that island. To your right. Because then we'll focus now on this lonely destroyer and this very low health battleship. What I'll do is I'll stay in front of
Okay,
you.
I think the
so-
battleship's down.
Yeah, we want to push now.
Enemy aircraft incoming.
You see on your minimap, we have a battleship who's flanking very far out. He's way out there. He's being pinged right now.
Okay, that's the Izumo beginner.
Yeah, just go for that guy. Just go full speed ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go tag that mofo.
Yeah, I think. I mean, honestly, we have another 2 battleships with you, so you guys go do that. It's not a bad idea.
Oh,
I'll
missed.
carpet bomb this cruiser. Oh man, why is he sitting still like this?
Torpedoes.
Yeah, these guys were not very good.
We hit the
I
enemy.
can tell you that right now.
So I'm just driving
haven't-
into someone. I think it's you. Sorry.
Oh, Clister Carl, what are you doing? My friend's blocking you. You know what you could do, because he's probably gonna die very soon, is just turn to left and, you know, come this way, because we have to think ahead, you know.
Target
Yeah,
hit.
he goes down, and before you guys go running too far away, then
Good
there's just not
job.
gonna be no action. I'm gonna wait here. I'm not gonna kill the CV, the carrier.
I feel like this game was a bit a bit one-sided.
Very one-sided.
I love it. Oh, I
It's,
dodged all of those
spotted.
torpedoes. Look at this torpedo sailing by me.
Look at that, guys. Look at this Chad of dodging right here. Right past it. Yep.
Absolute whiff. Absolute whiff. Beautiful.
Right, so I got a Cleveland who feels brave. You can start shooting at the carrier if you feel like it.
Where is the carrier?
He's out here with me. You see in front of me? I'm the yellow on the...
I don't know. Do I have the draw distance?
Maybe he's out of your range. If he's out of your range, you won't be able to see him. But just keep
Yeah,
sailing that way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going this way. I got some detected icons. What does that mean?
That means that you're spotted by the enemy.
Ah,
And
okay. Oh, hello.
yeah, go shoot that big, nice broadside. That's an easy target. Alright, hello, Mr.
Good
Essex.
job.
I don't like your kind. We exterminate this kind. On this channel, we destroy carriers. That's what we're here
Hit the
for.
enemy.
Oh, there's a destroyer to your right. Watch out. Destroyer to your right. You are gonna be facing a bunch of torpedoes.
Nice shot. Anti-aircraft gun on full alert.
He's
Target hit.
hurting me.
Yeah, they do tend to do a lot of damage.
The situation is under control.
Wow, this carrier is really having trouble. Alright, we're gonna get hit by one. That's fine.
Our team is about to
Nice. Well played, guys. But a little bit of a one-sided match. I guess we can do one last game and hop into tier 10. Because that's probably the best representation of this game, at least in my opinion. Tier 10 is... I don't know how it is in World of Tanks, but the best gameplay you'll find at tier 10, in my opinion, at least. How is it? Is it spread out? Are people playing it a bunch of different tiers?
In Tanks Blitz, it's a bit of a mix match. The last year or so, wargaming really changed the way that people can progress. Like it became much more. Oh, I did the least damage by a long way. Oh, that's fair.
Doesn't matter. We won the game.
We won. We crushed him. Boom.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. People can progress very quickly up the tiers now, and it becomes a lot more punishing at the higher tiers. Like there's less margin for error in terms of what tanks are capable of and what weaknesses can be exploited. Mm-hmm. It used to be tier 7 and 8. Like there were a lot of premium tanks, and that was kind of like where people would get to, and then start hitting kind of like the grind for tier 9, tier 10. But now, like it's quite easy to grind up to tier 10, and so you can get a lot of newer players at tier 10 and a lot of veteran players at tier 10. So tier 10 tends to be where, at least in my experience, where it's the most kind of swingy. You can get very good players and very bad players at tier 10.
Same here.
Yeah, like it's just like people rush their way to tier 10 and like don't have a clue what they're doing. Like what I will be in the next game if we play tier 10, basically.
I still got another giveaway to do after the pick this winner, so we actually should probably do maybe more tier 10, tier 8, and then we could do a couple games at tier 10, because it seems like you kind of... So one main thing with new players in this game, right? I guess that also applies to tanks, is they just push up and they overextend and get shot from multiple angles and go down.
Yeah.
If you don't do that in this game, like you will survive a lot more and win a lot more games. And you don't do that, so
I think that's what I was doing with you say that, but that's what I was doing a lot with Sly 47.
Well, you have to learn the game, right? You have to get the ins and outs, but it seems like you have a pretty good understanding.
I mean, like the concept of not pushing too far forwards, I understand. I think for me the issue is kind of understanding like what too far forwards is in World of Warships. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. That just takes time, right? And playing the game.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the same. I'm gonna play the same tank again.
Do that.
The same ship again.
It is actually a tank. Well, a tank. It's not really tanky. But let me see who won the 3K gold. Who got this? Winner picked. It doesn't say on my screen who won, but does it say in the stream? Oi, Marshall won. Marshall won again. But I guess it's in World of Warships, so congratulations, bro.
Marshall, you've got to go make a World of Warships account if you don't have one already.
Yeah. If you do have a World of Warships account, then I mean,
congratulations.
It's a pretty good start. It's a good start to the game. Double whammy, bro. The double whammy. I guess I'll have to say, since he also won in mine now, that for the next one he can't enter.
Yeah, Marshall, we got to draw a line in the sand. You're too lucky.
I mean, it's fair game though. It's totally fair game. Congratulations, bro. And I guess, yes, if you okay, let me show you how to do it. What I need a picture of is just this screen right here with your player ID, your server name, your nickname, and your server. So if you send me that or send it to RollingSwarm, he can probably forward it to me. Then it should be all good.
Yeah, I can do that. Just DM me, Marshall, if it's easier.
Yeah,
I'll forward it to Bob.
Let me set up the last one, guys. This is tier 5 premium of your choice. So there's a lot of good ones out there. Trust me.
Kirov.
For example, yeah, Kirov is really good. Can't argue with that. So in a couple of seconds, guys, you should be able to enter. So Marshall, yeah, I'm gonna have to, cap you on winning. Look at that, 2 wins in the same day. He should like go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, Marshall, today is your day.
Today's your day.
And go forth and play the universe.
Somehow doing well. We'll just start the game and let's see what happens. There we go. No, this is the wrong one. Cancel. Why are you doing this, Cloudbot? So it is really nice, this system, but sometimes it also just mucks up and doesn't work. There we go, guys. It's active now. you could do exclamation mark raffle and win potentially a premium.
I'm gonna have to ask you to teach me how this Cloudbot works because I really need a good giveaway system in my life.
What are you streaming with?
I use OBS.
Well, then you just you need to have a Streamlabs. Sorry, the account the account you logged in with on OBS.
Yep.
Is the one you have to log in on. You just search up Cloudbot, and I'll show you after this, bro.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
Sly showed me, and I've not gone back ever since.
It sounds like okay. So it's the same. It's this. What mission is this we're doing now? There's many rings.
This is the same map. Only thing is, we're spawning on the other side. So
Okay.
this game mode, the outer ring gives the least amount of points per tick. The middle one gives the next most, and the innermost one gives most points per tick.
Oh, so it's basically like
So-
three different caps, but they're around each other then.
So yeah, you can see that the outer one, obviously this one is going to be easy because if you have a lot of battleships that just sit there, easy points. What you're going to do is, again,
Team
hang
captured
back,
the area.
chill in the outer ring, like behind this island where I'm going to ping.
Yeah.
Because then you're safe from torpedoes. What the enemy destroyers, if they're good, they are going to push into the middle cap and try to get that, secure that capture point.
Juicy VP just ticking
Target
over.
spotted.
Exactly. And you see the enemy battleships, they're going to go to their island over there, try to stay in cover of torpedoes. So once you get in range of something, yeah, actually scooting in between the battleships here is not a bad idea because their auto aim is going to mess up and it's actually going to be hard for them to
Our
hit
team
you
captured the
specifically.
area.
So staying with the battleships, not a bad idea. So I kind of need to push up here because we don't have a lot of people out in the middle. Only one guy who's likely to go down.
Enemy team captured the area.
So I'm going to push out here and actually draw some fire from these guys. They're definitely going to want to shoot at me if I keep doing this. I'm going to try to create a distraction and maybe bait one of them to move out towards me. And you just keep sitting there. So right now we have the two, a cap majority, so we shouldn't really do anything else other than just provide artillery. Far away. Okay, I'm getting some heat here. I'm gonna move out of this position. Alright, so you see the way you pointed your nose? Actually, flanking around the right side right now is not a bad idea for us. I'm gonna go with you. And then we're kind of gonna provide a crossfire. If we can.
Okay, so going around to the right.
Yeah, go full ahead and turn a little bit to the right. And then see if you can hit that destroyer in the middle. I know he's pretty far away.
Enemy team
But
captured the area.
just harassing them is pretty good for us. There's actually 3 destroyers in the
Our team
enemy
captured the area.
capture zone. Wow, in the middle one.
We're losing the outside one though, but that doesn't matter so much. I don't think.
We're taking it back now. It's because I had to leave the zone for a second.
Oh, I did some damage.
Yeah, you hit that Tashkent, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep hammering him. He's a pretty fast destroyer, so he goes around 40 knots, which is quite quick. Alright, so where you're sitting right now is actually not a bad spot. We're gonna try to capture this zone right here. Okay, with that we can't do. They have majority. You see that Bismarck, who is he's pushed out on the left side here.
Is that no, not the Roma.
Yeah, we are doing pretty bad because our battleships are pushing out. They're not going in. So, what are we gonna do here? You know what? We just have to stay put and try to defend as much as possible. Because if we break away now, we're gonna leave our team to die pretty much. I'm gonna push up and try to stop this.
Enemy team captured the area. team
I'm gonna go for
captured
this
the area.
destroyer who's on the flank here. Try my best at least. Yo, this is a difficult match. This is a good match right here because there is a... People are not pushing up too crazy and they're good at directing their fire. So this is a very good representation of what high tier can look like. Alright, the Bismarck seems to be pushing in along with his teammate, the Atlantico. They want to get close range, these guys, because they have a very, very good secondary suite. So if you just hang back and wait for them to overextend,
Our team captured the
then we
area.
might actually have a chance to deploy your whole armaments.
Enemy team
You know,
captured the
torpedoes,
area.
secondaries, everything. Where are you? You're right there. Okay, we're losing our DDs, or our destroyers, so I'm gonna try to make a play and take out one of theirs. That's pretty much all we can do right now.
Torpedoes! Enemy team is
Oh
about
my
to
god,
win.
yeah, we're about to lose, bro. I don't think we can do anything. We just have to fight back as much as possible, farm some damage.
We're under attack.
Hey, you win some, you
Enemy
lose some.
torpedoes spotted.
Yeah, this is a pretty true statement in both games, I would believe. I think I'm dead here. Nope, almost.
Hit the enemy.
Oh my lord, this freaking destroyer, man. He is a lucky DD. Not gonna get him either. Very close. Well,
Good
the
job.
problem was with this game that their battleships were better at getting up and close, trying to get the cap majority, whereas some of our battleships, they didn't even enter the cap. They sat too far out to actually have an impact, and that means that our two ships, we don't have the capability to simply go up and push. I mean, a cruiser and a battleship in that like yours is definitely not suitable for that kind of stuff. But do you want to try a destroyer maybe?
Okay, yeah, we can do it. I mean,
think we should.
I did okay. Like, I did more than
Let me
DR
see what you.
and Charlie, Nebraska. So
Yeah, you actually if you look at the team points, you had 254. So pretty good actually. I mean the DDs, the destroyers and the Shimanto, look, they got 7,000 damage and 300 points, but they died too early. They were actually the reason we lost because they died. So
so I played well.
yeah, you stayed alive. And in your situation, so 19,000 damage is not a lot, but the ship you're playing against these guys, the Black Kansas, the Roma, and the Atlantico and the Bismarck, they were pretty much, in all regards, they had the upper hand on you. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
This is ne'er true words spoken. Okay, so what class am I playing now?
We're playing a destroyer. Now, I'm about to think what kind of destroyer would be a good starting boat.
What tier shall we play at?
Let's do tier 10.
Oh,
because
Jesus.
this could be very interesting. We're gonna go destroyer together, and I'll pick something that can, come support you quickly. So I'm gonna play a French destroyer, and this thing can kill any other destroyer it meets. It's very good at doing that. And what I think you should play is the gearing. So it's an American ship. It should be at in your American filter. The gearing, is it equipped?
It's got the usual supplies and consumables. It's got a camo. It's got a luminous digital camo. It's like
we
neon.
got the space camo. Nice.
It looks like something out of Cybertron or whatever it's called. Tron. Yeah, it's like I got a Tron camo. Got boosters, and my commander is Daniel Shaw.
Daniel Shaw? Is he? Yeah, is he level 12?
He's level
Does he have
12. Yeah.
all the skills equipped?
All of the skills. I got my 12 skills equipped.
So the person who played this, who used to have this account, I know he's a very, very good player. So I'm just trusting completely in his choice of skills. Trust me.
Okay, I'm gonna take his stats and put him into the ground. Sorry, previous person. I
Oh, wait.
appreciate good work.
Guys, should we pick the winner for the tier 5? It's done here. All right, I'm gonna pick the winner for the last giveaway, and in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Emder Monkey, congratulations, my friend. You can pick whatever tier 5 premium you would like, and Wargaming will send you a nice ship,
Shiny ship.
a shiny ship. All right, well, so before going into battle, I want you to learn about the skills you have. If you go to the armory section next to your camo,
Okay, I have to cancel. Yeah. Armory.
and you see that you have a smoke grenade, right? Or smoke, not a grenade. It's
Smoke
a,
generated 2 sets a smoke screen in 11 seconds. Smoke screen active for 28 seconds. Cooldown 90 seconds.
So this thing is very good for, let's say you are running into a battleship or somebody who is completely gonna outgun you.
Yeah.
You can use this smoke screen to completely go stealth. They can still shoot you. You're not, invincible, but you're
you are
invisible.
invisible. Ah.
Yeah. Remember to be moving around while you're shooting somebody. And what you want to be using is high explosive against heavily armored targets. So I'll call out whenever you should use armor piercing or high explosive. But the general rule is use armor piercing against an enemy destroyer. Use high explosive for everything else. And
Okay.
so the main thing about this ship, the gearing specifically, it is a very good all-around destroyer. It has good torpedoes, very strong torpedoes. They deal a ton of damage. And it actually has a pretty good set of guns that set fires to battleships pretty easily.
Ooh.
So you should also have a speed boost, if I'm remembering correctly.
In my
Yeah, let me check the gearing, because I actually don't have it myself, but I know it's a very good all-around.
I've got a torpedo booster gearing.
You got the... Oh, good. That's a very good modification. So
And-
what it does, it makes your torpedoes better, pretty much.
I got
for a
air,
little
air
bit
defense
longer.
alert 2, engine accelerator 1, smoke generator 2, and torpedo boosting.
So the engine accelerator, pretty self-explanatory. You go faster for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time. The defensive fire, it's not going to do much, but if you get attacked by planes, you could see that it's going to call out to enemy aircraft incoming. And you can also see it on the map and on your screen. Just press that button, it's going to enhance your AA.
Oh.
But what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, scout for you, and then you're just going to sneak up. And one thing that is very important when you're playing a destroyer is knowing when to shoot and when not to shoot. Because the second you shoot your guns, your detection bloom is going to go out to your maximum gun range. And then everybody in your maximum gun range can see you.
It's same with like a light tank in Blitz.
Yeah,
Tank Blitz.
pretty much.
It's like firing increases your visibility. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but using your torpedoes don't do that.
Ah.
And you can also use your smokes to break detection. Set a smoke screen while they can't see you, turn around, run away.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to, call out when you should use all your different skills and such. But it's going to be very competitive at tier 10. There's going to be some very dangerous ships. And in the loading screen, we're going to be looking at what's dangerous for us. All right, so let's try. Let's just try it.
Oh god.
This could either go very bad, because I know I have some of my regular stream snipers here. And, well, what can I say? Stream snipers are stream snipers, right?
I hear that. I hear that. I know the pain.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm new. Be delicate.
Yeah, guys, give him a chance. Don't bring out the Austin. Don't bring out... Okay, so if you see a ship called Austin, don't even try. Just, no. There's no reason to. Okay. This is a very fair matchmaking. So our lovely targets are the battleships, the Republic, the Yamato, and the Großer Kurfürst. These ships have a very high detection, and we can get extremely close to use our torpedoes. Ones to be wary, wary of is the enemy destroyer called the Holland.
Okay.
If you see that guy, he has a radar, so he can actually spot you when you're in your smoke
Oh,
and
fun.
completely negate that. So if you come out to the right here with me, we're gonna go around the island this way. The map you're playing on is called Hourglass, so you can see the islands are kind of like in a hourglass.
Oh yeah.
Formation.
Yeah. Like a little figure 8 jobby there in the middle. Yeah.
It's a very short map. There's not a lot of space here, so we're gonna see the enemies.
My
pretty
smoke
quick.
stacks are like yellowy purple. That's cool.
So if you see you see those planes, torpedo planes, they're coming your way. Use your smoke and turn left. Use the smoke and turn left.
Where's the smoke?
Just press the button. Yep.
And then turn right or left.
You're good. He's not gonna go for you, but if you see those planes coming towards you, you'd rather use your smoke screen and not take a hit.
Yeah.
When you see those torpedo planes coming your way, you're gonna turn like crazy. Because what those are, well, they're planes in the sky that go way faster than you, can turn way faster, and they have torpedoes.
Okay, I'm stuck on a guy. Sorry, guy. Sorry.
Alright, the dangerous destroyer who we are facing he's in the middle, and there's another one popping up right here, so I'm gonna go try to hunt this destroyer down.
Is that like in the kind of like the 6th quadrant, like the middle right quadrant of the minimap?
Yep, the middle, he's in the middle one, the Holland, but you see this guy, Smokey, the Grossovoy?
Yep. He's our guy. We're gonna try and
We're
kill him.
gonna try to kill him with the guns. He's pushing out into my torpedoes, it looks like. He has to turn here. So just try to hammer him with your guns if you can. I think he's gonna go down here. Yep, he's dead. Yep, I got him.
Nice.
Alright, so we're gonna push up. You just keep going this way. Let's go on the flank here because we have the speed and the stealth. Except if the carrier is... Okay, you're gonna start turning inwards towards me. Reverse and turn towards me. We got planes coming. You want to watch those planes all the time. Now he's gonna trying to come from our right side. We turn right in towards his torpedoes.
Oh, I dodged those shots like fucking crazy.
Go forward and turn right. Oh, this is so fucking scary. Oh, he's going for me.
Torpedoes!
He's coming again. He's probably gonna go for me here. I'm gonna go full speed and try to run here.
Oh, I took a tiny fraction of damage.
Enemy aircraft incoming!
Okay, we're just gonna get pummeled this whole game. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna run back to base. We have a kill advantage, and if we go on this flank, this carrier is gonna ruin our life. So we're gonna RTB, go home,
RTB.
return to base.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah. No. It sounds.
It sounds cool. You see that destroyer in the middle, Holland? Let's ruin his day. And I want you to move towards this ping right here because we're gonna gank those battleships. We're gonna rip them a new one with your torpedoes. Because now we can.
That's the plan, but let's see how the execution goes.
I'm gonna take out the. Well, don't worry, bro. Now we don't have a radar destroyer. Now we can just push up and attack these guys.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't done anything so far. This is wonderful.
That's kind of the problem. This is why nobody likes the CV class, because what they do is they perma-spot you. So if you can imagine playing tanks and there's just a plane in the sky that just keeps you spotted the whole time.
Oh, that would be horrible. Yeah.
That's why we don't like him pretty much, and it ruins the gameplay of this class.
And that's why they're dead. Oh, there's a ship over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. You know what we're gonna do?
Can we take that carrier?
I don't think we should. I think we should play this smart and focus on the. Do you see that guy called Grosser Kerr first?
Oh, aircraft have been launched.
Alright, they're all shooting at me. I'm gonna go fast. Oh wow, they just nuked me. See you later, guys. Yeah, try to shoot your torpedoes along the white line. That Grosser Kerr first. Once he spots you, try to shoot it in between the two guys. Yeah, that looks fine. He's gonna go forward from this. Please don't kill me. RNG, please. Okay, guys. We got very lucky.
Enemy aircraft incoming!
Yeah, this is a very annoying game because of the aircraft carrier. He's gonna go for me, the aircraft carrier. So yeah, smoke up and just start hitting that GK, the gross occur first.
Enemy aircraft
no.
incoming.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh no.
That is bad. I got wrecked. Okay, so he's gonna be focusing you now.
Enemy torpedo spotted.
This is gonna be a very rough time for you. I feel very bad for you, honestly.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna run away. It's fine.
Yeah, go to your battleship and utilize his anti-air guns to help you, because we are ahead. We did manage to get 2.
So I'm going towards the Black Republic at the moment.
Yeah, go towards the Black Republic. Once you pass him, take a right in between the islands,
Yeah.
and you just want to try to get a little bit closer because
Ship is on fire. The situation is under
see
control.
he's still going this way. So this is what happens in this game a lot is. Oh, he's going for you actually. Wow, he's a mean person, dude. Nice dodge, man.
Thank you. That was purely by chance rather than skill.
Oh, you're still getting shot at by this. Wow, they are relentless. Yeah, so what you want to do is just don't touch your guns. Try to go undetected, and well, you can actually push ahead now because the battleship is about to die. But he's still coming for you with those planes. All right, hit reverse, turn left. Full reverse, turn left.
Incoming.
Go forward, full left, go forward, full left.
Enemy
Oh wow,
torpedo spotted.
he's a pretty good player, bro. There's not much I can do for you here. You tried your best. It's so difficult to deal with, unfortunately. But what you can do is just make him waste time because he inevitably lost the game. And you know why he lost? He lost because he wasted 5 minutes trying to kill us. Well played. Big brain tactics, man. Wasting the guy's time. That is a big play. And when that happens, man, you can feel good knowing that you wasted that guy's time.
That
and
was
he
amazing.
lost the game because of it.
That was amazing.
Well played.
I love that. Like someone loses the game because they tunnel you.
It feels so good.
Beautiful.
Like
I love
it's
that.
the middle finger. It's the middle finger. Like, oh man. So we could try this again, but what I might do actually, I'll pick this ship, and this thing has the best anti-air in the whole game. And what we'll do is we'll go
I
together.
did 477 damage. That's so bad.
But bro,
I didn't die. I didn't die.
You didn't die. Exactly, you didn't die. I was the only one who died. I feel kind of bad now. But hey, you're playing tier 10, bro. This is good. This is good.
Thank you for bandaging my ego. It's appreciated.
Actually, I'm gonna compliment you as a skilled player. We also have we can compliment other players. So if you click on a player, then you can either report or compliment them. And I gave you the skilled player because, bro,
you didn't die. I didn't die. I dodged those torpedoes like a fucking champ. There we go. It's
you know what? I'm actually gonna pick this thing. I'm gonna take this is a Swedish destroyer, the Småland. This thing has radar and it has good anti-air. So if they want to do that again, they can just come to me. I'll munch their planes down.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, Kirov or Mikoyan? I would say Mikoyan, dude, because Kirov you can just buy that in the shop, and the Mikoyan is very rare, I think, right now. And Mikoyan is fun too. It's pretty much a better Kirov. So if it was me, that's what I would take. All right, let's try again. Let's go for another one. See if we can pull out another win. So far, have we lost a game? I think we lost one.
We lost one, but I mean, you can't win them all. So
definitely can't. It is a team game. Better than Bob because he lived. Yeah, pretty much. You were better than me because I died.
I don't know if that's the metric we can be going for, but I'll take it.
I mean, I bet you that account has better stats than mine. So is there a world chat in World of Tanks?
The whole chat thing is a bit of a sore topic because we used to have pretty comprehensive in-game chat, and when there was the CIS EU server merger, following certain geopolitical events, that chat became particularly toxic and basically got shut down.
Yeah,
so
we're kind of
now-
worried about that too.
Yeah.
Battle start.
Oh, it's
Alright, bro, so
nighttime.
we have got blessed with probably the best matchmaking you could imagine. 4 German battleships. Basically the most flammable, the biggest and slowest targets.
Let's do this!
We are gonna have fun this game. And we have what look to your right. You see that cruiser that is called Venezia?
Yeah.
That thing has something a special ammo type. It's called semi-armor piercing. And what it does is it doesn't need as much armor thickness for the charge and the shell to explode. So you can actually hit destroyers and completely rip them apart because their armor is very thin.
Yeah.
Because you have semi-armor piercing, you don't need much more. You don't need more armor
Team
thickness, so
captured
you
the
can
area.
decimate destroyers. So we have a very good team right here.
Okay.
We're just gonna go
This is
B.
good.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get used to shooting some torpedoes this game.
How are you for giveaways on ships, by the way?
We are done.
Oh, nice.
This is I think this is probably going to be the last game. It is
Our team
also
captured the
getting
area.
pretty late for me. You're in the UK, right?
I'm in Malta.
Oh, Malta. Yeah,
Target
Malta.
spotted.
Oh, there's a ship.
Yeah, I
Nice.
see a DDS. Shoot at him.
Our team
Just
captured
fire
the
your
area.
guns.
Missed.
All right, so I got my radar coming. You can still shoot at him. All right, you see the torpedoes?
Torpedoes!
Try to avoid those because they will destroy you. And just fire your guns on this guy because he's a very pesky destroyer. He gets away, we're gonna have trouble. Alright, we got him. He's down. You're right there? Alright, follow me. We're gonna push that sea cap because what you see that those battleships? Oh wait, dude. Are you undetected?
I don't know.
So you see on the map, there's like a stippled line. If that is maxed out to the furthest line you have, like,
No,
is
no,
there?
no.
Oh, do you have?
I've got
Alright, don't shoot your guns.
a little dotted line and then a solid line a bit beyond that, same distance.
All right, wait till they're different distances. Come to me. Turn around. Come to me. You see these battleships here? Oh wow, their whole team is flanking out here. What is going on, bro? You see
Oh,
that?
God.
Okay, wait. You see that battleship right there on your right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to go.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I don't want to die.
Just shoot your torpedoes and run away. And we just turn your ship around, use your smoke, and just turn your ship around. We're gonna hit that guy with torpedoes. That Grosser first, the big one pushing you. Get out of here, bro.
I am gone, mate. I am.
Turn, if you can, turn left, turn left. There's enemy ships down there. You don't want to push that way.
Oh, I did some damage. I did like
Yep.
I got like a 3,000 something damage hit. So
You actually have another torpedo. You can shoot at the Grosser first. He is stopping now, so aim a little bit. Yeah, actually, yeah, perfect. And just go undetected and run away, because we have a destroyer on our right side. He's in the capture zone. It's a Shimakaze. I want
Okay,
you
so
to
I'm
swap
following
ammo
you.
type.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
To AP.
To AP, right. And just start hitting him if you can. We want to
My,
pressure this
with my
guy.
guns. So what the this Rear Admiral Shimakaze type guy.
Yeah, actually stop and turn in because he probably shot torpedoes. We want to be, completely straight onto him. Actually, rethinking, we're gonna go undetected
Enemy
because
team
we have the
captured the
whole enemy
area.
team here. Just don't shoot your guns. And
Okay, just keep torpedoes.
yeah, exactly. Just use your torps. Alright, the Shimakaze's here. I don't want you to shoot because I want you to be stealthed up. And if you could just shoot some torpedoes, if you click before you shoot, if you click the torpedo button again, you should be able to narrow your spread, so you can get narrow torp spread instead of having a wide one.
How do you do that? Oh, I see. Yeah. I got you.
Try to aim for the battleship behind him. It's pushing in. I'll harass this destroyer.
Where's the battleship? Ah.
Man, trying to hit this destroyer. Yeah, you know what? No worry, go for him. Annoy him. You see the battleship now? I think you can hit him. Alright, we're gonna run from this destroyer, leave him alone. He's gonna shoot torpedoes now, so...
I think I got him.
Enemy torpedo
I hit
spotted.
him.
He's down.
Nice.
Alright, let's go B. We're gonna push in again. Turn right around. Yeah, right.
My mistake.
Alright, so there's a battleship over there behind the island who's almost dead.
Okay.
And all their other ships are out here on the... around this guy where I'm marking. So there's just some free damage to farm. You don't have to shoot your guns at all. Just get close, wait till he's, you know, broadside, and just shoot your guns. Oh, sorry, not your guns, your torpedoes. What am I saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's one out here who's very far away. We're gonna surprise him. Yeah, you see that exclamation mark from our teammate?
Yeah. Go towards
there.
that.
You see there's actually
he's
two ships
about to
pushing,
win.
so your likelihood of hitting is big. Alright, so I'm taking out this battleship. Alright, from the angle you're coming in at, you see this guy, the Aegir? Oh shit, there's a battleship right there.
Oh, I
He's dead.
got someone!
Yeah, oh, nice, bro. Those were your torpedoes.
Yeah,
No way.
buddy.
Good job, bro. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna farm these guys, okay? We're just gonna farm. You see the guy who's the Aegir, the guy with the funky, colorful camo?
Yeah, I'm not
Closest
gonna lie,
one.
no, I have not a clue, but I can try.
The closest guy. Just when you have your well, we're gonna win now. So, good job.
Oh, those torpedoes were beautiful.
Look, if they were gonna hit, but anyways, we still won the game. Well played. Yeah, sorry guys, I still have a little bit of a throat cough. I try to mute my mic, but it's kind of hard. Nice, bro. That went pretty well.
That was good. That was real. Like the whole like push the flank. Oh no, there's too many people here. Bounce out was. I appreciate that. Like sometimes it's not retreating; it's advancing in a new direction. You know, like it was.
Yeah, it's tactical retreat. We had to run because we were getting overwhelmed, but because of our stealth, we ran away and surprised them with torpedo soup.
Oh my god, I did so bad, but that was a huge carry.
You got the kill. That's all that matters. I didn't even look at the stats. I mean, I didn't get that much damage, but the thing that destroyers are good at is when we are undetected, we can actually spot for the enemy team. So we can sit, in the shadows. The enemy can't see us, and we can make sure that they're spotted. So our battleships and cruisers can
Do the
punish
work.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the main thing, isn't it? That's the main thing.
it is. You've been sick for like 2 weeks, Bob, bro. I think I've had COVID, to be fair. I actually think I have. But you don't talk about it right now, and I've been vaccinated and shit. So yeah, you just don't think about it. But I've been coughing for a long time now. But I think that's about it for this stream.
That was good. No, that was so much fun. I got one more stream, I think, coming up. Is it Pig Bay? I'm getting the name right? I got one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickbay might be you haven't played with him before?
No, not with him before, and we're starting at 10 p.m. Or like
that's
8
a late
p.m.
one for you.
Well, maybe not 10 p.m. He said he took the day off. God bless him.
Oh, nice.
So, I got one more World of War. But I look, I played now like 4 hours. No, not even 4 hours. Like 2 hours of World of Warships Blitz.
You're already a pro, man.
I
You're already better than like 60% of the player base. Sorry, guys.
I hope that some of my gamer IQ from the tanks is carrying over. Like when someone says like turn left, you smash that left turn button. Like, okay, I no questions asked. So
Yep, you just do what the guy says.
So,
I mean, I actually was surprised to see. I think your gamer logic from tanks, helped you quite a bit against the carrier because he has 3 torpedo squadrons, and you barely got hit by them. You got hit by 1 or 2 each time, and that's expected. So
Yeah.
really good job.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you, the chat also. Like we had, I don't know how many viewers you had, but we had at least 25 people the whole time.
Yeah,
So thank you guys for watching.
It was good. It was really, really fun. I mean,
Yeah,
I
man,
would.
it was
I mean,
actually.
I might like plug away at like World of Warships Blitz like periodically when Tanks Blitz gets my blood up. You know, like you have those games back to back,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god.
I'm for sure making an account because I actually had quite a lot of fun scooting around in that T-34, man. That was so fun.
Well, you hit me up with the platoon invite anytime, and I'll be there if
Thank
I'm
you so
online.
much, bro.
Anyways,
It
I'm
was a
gonna
pleasure.
go. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
man.
was absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for teaching me the ropes on ships.
Likewise, bro.
There was. I mean, like I think both of us can appreciate like there are some parallels between, but both games are like there's so many unique factors between them. Like there's a lot to learn. You know.
Yeah, it's a mastery, but we've opened the door now to each game.
Anyways,
See you, man. Have
cheers,
a good one.
Bob. Thank you. Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.
You too.